Konbanep everyone, and welcome back to my castle. Thank you so much for joining me tonight, boners. And yes, we're back with another part of Killer Frequency tonight. I'm so excited. I think we're finishing already though, this game. I see some boners in chat already. Regret, thank you for joining us. Krister, welcome. Konbanep. Kuma, Potato. Hey, it's been a while, just stopping by and saying hello. The holiday ended, so I got school tomorrow. It's the same for us over here in our country. Holidays is ended, and everybody's going back to school. Ooh, Krista has got a radio DJ script for me. I swear, every one of you in here could probably make a really good DJ radio talk show host. This is 69.29 FM in your radio dial, serving you the hottest news in all of the underworld. I am your darling Dulahan, Neppy Mavira. There we go. Selamat malam. Konbanep Danish, welcome. I do think I have a little bit of like a talk show host voice. 5 out of 10? Wait, that's 5 out of 10 only? Try again. Okay. Change Neppy's Mavira with Nep MG. This is 69. I'm sorry. This is 69.29 FM in your radio dial, serving you the hottest news in all of Underworld. I am your darling Dulahan Nep MG, coming to you with the killer beats tonight. Yeah! How's everyone's day? Same old? Because I just woke up from my sleep. No, on days that I'm streaming, I'm usually not working, so I get plenty of sleep and I sleep pretty well. I slept pretty well. I had a great rest. My shoulders were hurting last night, but now they're doing much better. 10 out of 10, I love it. Thank you, Alien. Has any of you ever wanted to try being like a radio talk show host? Or like, is that like your dream at one point in life? I feel like that's a really extroverted job. Like, I have friends who do work as radio DJs, and they are usually the most extroverted people that I know. So yeah. Oh, you're an introvert, Danish. Are you now? Sussy introvert. I would say I'm like a crossover. I'm like an ambivert. Like, I do well with people that I already know. So I talk a lot more with people that I know. That makes me extrovert. I also do like to get to know new people. You know, at like parties or at events and stuff like that. So I would say I'm extrovert to like a certain extent. But then my social battery kind of drains really fast. Ambivert, not an ambivore. What is an ambivore? Konbanep, Sharon. Sharon, are you an extrovert or an introvert? Drop your words, everyone. Would you consider yourself an extrovert, an introvert? Konbanep Artemis, welcome. Introvert with a lot of inner dialogues. That's the extra introvert. You're just talking to yourself in your mind. Yeah. What? Oh, I was not expecting that. I'm a pervert. Sharon is an introvert all the way. I see. Yeah, my social battery runs out really quickly, so I would consider myself like an introverted extrovert. Oh, alien. I was asking everyone like what kind of verts they are. Like, are you an introvert? Are you an extrovert? And Artemis just straight up said he's a pervert. That's really good to know, I guess. What vert are you? I'm a pervert. Can you imagine like going to like a social event or a party and then and then like people are like, oh, I'm an introvert. Oh, I'm an extrovert. Artemis, what kind of vert are you? I'm a pervert. Oh man. You're more like a bird of prey. Oh, this is getting out of hand, guys. This is getting out of hand, boners. Man, I have a creative lot, and that's great. Oh man. Oh god. Oh, you're vertigo. Oh, that's a good one. Oh man, I don't even know what to say now. I'm a time-limited extrovert. Oh. So I'm introvert in default. I see. I think most of us kind of are in here, which is why we end up at home watching VTubers, right? Because if we're extrovert, we won't be at home. You won't be here watching me. I won't be here talking in front of a screen. I'll be outside talking with people. Oh. Oh man. We ain't normies. Entire day of interacting with people. Yeah. It's tiring. It sure is. It sure is. I have a fear of like even talking on phone. Like talking to people on phones. Like I absolutely hate that. Like, you know, imagine if there were to be like a challenge where like okay, imagine you're in a Saw game, right? And then the Saw puppet thingy asks you, like, tells you like, oh, you gotta call someone, okay? And if that person doesn't pick up, you win and you don't have to die. Like, just make sure to call me because I'll never pick up my phone, like, ever. I guess unless it's work related. But even so, I would just talk to my boss, on like WhatsApp. Like I don't ever answer my phone, so I guess. I can't do small talks or flirt, but I can present or perform in a huge crowd. I think some people do better in a crowd because like when you get crowd response, you work well with it. I guess. But like some people just, they're okay with crowd work, but they just can't do like one-on-one speaking. Yeah. Do I ever call for any food delivery? See, this is why I go onto like food delivery apps. Like I don't have to call using my phone. I just go onto the app, and if there's anything that I wanna change or like address, I just text the drivers or the riders, you know. So that's how we go about doing it. So I don't ever have to call them for delivery. I remember there used to be a time where food delivery apps didn't exist, and I really wanted a pizza. I actually have like a script like in front of me. I would type out what I want to say. And like you know, once I call over, and I'll just follow the script and just read everything out. just drop it in the yeah. Like I'll just always tell my driver like just leave it outside the door. I'll get it when you're gone. Have I ever gotten a call from a scammers? Yeah, I have. You know, the thing is, when I see this unknown number, I won't really pick it up. So I have gotten scam calls, but I've never picked up any of them. Like, does that make sense? You're not that bad, Neppy. You answer my calls when needed. Well, I'm always there for my friends, I guess. I mean, if Rio calls or when Yuki calls, I know they're probably in a bit of a trouble, so I answer them. But when Manesan calls, it's usually for VTubing, so I never really answer him. Yeah. And Manesan knows that I am pretty socially challenged sometimes, so he'll just stick to messaging apps. Yeah, we all kind of ignore Manesan. Yep, justice for Manes. I do. I mean, he is essentially my manager, you know. As much as he is my friend. You guys ignore Manesan. Well, I mean, usually when he calls, he doesn't really call us very often. If he really has anything important that he wants us to see, he'll just text us in the group chat and we'll all see it. So, what do you guys bully Manesan? He's strong. He can handle it. He can handle it. But yeah, I do answer phone calls when it needed to be answered, but most of the time I don't. Yeah. So, you know, if you ever get into a situation where like you need to survive by calling someone who will never pick up their phones, it's me. It's me, guys. Although I won't be giving my number here on stream. Okay, anyways, tonight we'll be playing Killer Frequency. It's back to the radio station with us. I'm not sure how much content there is left, but I hope it doesn't finish before the stream ends. I'm a little worried that it might. So let's head on over to the gaming chat, and I'll see you guys there. Okay. I need to adjust myself a little bit. Okay. Okay, there we go. Konbanep Nahar, welcome. Yay. I think you're almost at the end. I think so too. I think I might finish it before stream ends. K-Fam, yes, we're going back to K-Fam, guys!
Oh. It sounds like something blew up!
He's using bombs now?
Oh my god.
Okay, I remember we didn't really...
One moment. Forrest, I'm getting so many calls. Just let me... I'm gonna take us off air for a moment.
That's a failing music, right? That has to be like a failing, like I failed something kind of music, but it gone through though. I don't understand.
I'm back. He blew up the gas station, Forrest.
Okay.
Maybe we just can't save that guy.
The fire department and the hospital. The fire department is useless now, as you know, and the hospital's only ambulance was at the gas station.
A little late, but because you just finished doing Gothic phone with your Discord
You have to tell
peeps.
the town.
Oh, nice.
I'm putting us back on air. Now.
Gallows Creek, I don't know how to tell you this, but the gas station's been bombed.
Please, everyone, stay safe, stay inside, and... Oh, just bring us into some music, Forrest.
Okay, I think final breath is good right now because that guy at the gas station is probably on his final breath. I shouldn't be making this joke. Let's blow this.
Careful with this next track, listeners. It's dynamite.
Forrest!
Oh my god. Okay, so I have music on. What now?
There's gotta be more in the basement to show us who Clive is targeting. And if that's the case, we can get ahead of him. Stop the killings before they can happen. Forrest, we need to go back down.
By we, you mean me, right?
Yep. Like I said, I need to handle all these calls. Maybe start with that creepy mannequin room you mentioned before.
Okay, yeah,
Still
okay,
have
I
a
just
lot of
remembered
questions
that.
about those, by the way.
Me too.
Okay, let's head back down. I think, okay, I'm honestly starting to think that we can't help that guy. So I don't quite know. Can we help that guy? Could we have helped that guy? Oh, Jimmy, not Jimmy. It's not in here. Is this locked? Okay, this is the room, right?
A key? Was this always here?
Oh,
I must have missed it when I brought everything upstairs.
I don't really think you missed it, Forrest. I think the killer's in here with us. Oh, Jesus, it's really dark. Are we really just leaving this as it is? Because do I know sticking out your get for the Rizzler? No, I don't. No use crying over a blown up guy. Yep, you're right, you're right. I don't think there's anything we could have done, to be honest. Okay, we got a key, but where is that for, though? I wonder. Are there any other locked
Many
rooms?
locked doors, so few keys.
Okay, these are locked. Wonder what this is for. Wait, have I picked up that key? Do I need to pick it up? Did I miss out on the key? I feel like I might have missed it out. It's really dark, so I can't really see. Is there a key in here, guys? Oh, it's here. Basement storage. Oh. Oh, he put it right here. Cheeky bastard. He knows. He knows. Konbanne, by 6 star, welcome. Basement storage, huh? Okay, we can enter this room now.
Hey, Forrest!
What the fuck? Oh my god!
Sorry. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
Peggy! Is he building? He's building a bomb. This is a bomb, right? Oh, what's this?
Peggy, I've found a tape and a map down here.
A map of what?
Looks like it might be to somewhere in this storage area.
Weird. Well, maybe the tape will give us more information. Give it a play.
Okay, what's this supposed to be? Oh, there's a tape recorder in here? Okay, there's nothing in here. Is it in here though? Oh, wait. I can't leave? Are? It's gotta be this, right? Oh. On the ground? Is it hidden in the ground? You're not letting me leave. Maybe in the gap. Do I have to put down this thing as well? Is it here? Okay, they're not letting me leave, so it's gotta be in here.
Forrest, you should listen to that first tape you found.
I know, but where? I got a map, okay, and then it says that it's hidden under the towels, I guess. It is kind of too dark to see. I think it's one of these, but like, how do I get it up? Am I missing out on something? Am I supposed to find something else? I've got orange juice, I guess. I don't think I'm able to. No, I'm not missing out on anything. It is too dark. It is really dark. So I think is there kind of like a way to bring up the brightness? Oh, there is. Okay. Let's bring this up. Yes. Okay. It's a lot better now. Ooh, it's bright. Well, I don't think this helps us in any way because oh, it's so dark. I need to look at it in a bright place. Oh, it's so dark. It's not in here, is it? This doesn't feel like the right room. This doesn't feel like the right room. I don't think it's in this room, but I can't leave. Oh, is that the... Oh my god. Oh, that's the tape recorder, guys. Oh my god. There we go! What the fuck? Okay.
George Barrow, 1968.
Clive.
That's when this all began for me. Follow the maps. Find the tapes. I'll be waiting.
Wait, George Barrow? We all heard that he drowned after a night out drinking. Was it actually Clive? Has Clive really been the whistling man for that long?
He says I need to follow the maps and find the tapes.
Okay.
I guess that's what this map is about.
I think we need to see what else is hidden down here. Be careful, Forrest. Keep looking. Buzz the intercom when you found something.
Okay. So now this is the one.
Time of autopsy is 7 a.m. Cause of death is asphyxiation from drowning.
Oh, I found a second map.
Indicates that the subject has been deceased for 5 hours. That puts the time of death.
Okay. What's the next one? Oh, it's so dark. Need to look at it somewhere with light. Hang on. Okay, now I can see it. So we gotta find like a little metal shelf table thingy. Oh my god, why is it? Side up. I don't think there's anything here. What is that sound? Wait, did somebody appear? Did someone appear? What is that sound? Did you guys see something? Oh, it's here.
Small lacerations to arms, legs, and face, typically obtained by running through foliage. Severe blistering to the feet, as though the deceased had been running without stopping.
What is this?
This looks useful.
Jared J. Matthews. At 4 a.m., a call was received from a jogger, a Miss Sandra Sharp, reporting that a body had been found washed up in the reservoir. I drove out to investigate and was able to identify the body at the scene as that of George Barrow. I contacted the coroner's office and then the boy's parents. They informed me that they had not seen him since 7 p.m. on the 2nd. Okay. Where is that? I feel like I need to bring this with me. Oh, it's this? Is it this one? Bring the useful stuff out. Let's put it here. Jesus. I'm so scared. I think it's this one. Right? Oh, it's so dark. It is so dark, but I think this is the one. Yep. Yep, this is the one.
Preliminary toxicology results shows no signs of inebriation. However, a high amount of cortisol was found, indicating elevated levels of stress in the immediate moments before death.
I'm gonna have to go in there. Oh my god. Fuck, I hate it.
Additionally, there appears to be a post-mortem injury to the arm. It looks like it was trapped in a car door.
Where's the next one? Where's the next one? I don't see it. I don't see the next clue. I don't see the next clue, guys. I'm getting out of here.
What have you found, Forrest?
It's an autopsy tape. Doesn't say for who, but I think it must be for George.
Poor George. He was so young.
Something's bugging me, Peggy.
What do you mean?
I swear I recognize the voice of the woman talking on the tape. I just can't place it.
Seriously?
Maybe
You
it's
think you've met her
Peggy.
before?
I don't know. I mean, I just got here recently. I don't know. Found another tape. It talks more about how George died.
What did it say?
It sounds like he was running for his life. Sprinting through trees and bushes, getting cut up all over.
What would drive someone to do that?
I'm not sure yet. There's also a tape about a toxicology report. There were no signs of drinking or that he was on anything.
What? But everyone said he went swimming drunk and drowned. It was in the newspaper and everything.
I found a tape that introduces a new detail to the story. Post-mortem injury. Apparently, his arm got caught in a car door.
A car door?
Yeah, after he died. How do you suppose they can tell?
How can they tell? I'm a radio producer, not a coroner.
The written report I found doesn't mention it at all.
How did his arm get trapped in a car door after he died?
Unless he got it when the police collected his body, I guess someone else must have moved him after he was dead to where he was eventually found.
But the report, what is going on here?
I found a police report. Mentions a friend from earlier, Sandra Sharp.
Sandra. The jazz runner?
That's right. She found George's body washed up at the reservoir.
The
Oh.
reservoir?
Yeah? What's strange about that?
George got cuts from running through foliage, right? But there's no forest around there. Also, how did it wash up at the reservoir?
What do you mean?
Reservoirs don't have tides.
But that's what the police report said.
It's not possible, though. I did a school project on reservoirs and got an A. But, yeah, not important right now. The important thing is that it doesn't make sense.
No, none of it does.
What are you suggesting then? That the body was originally found somewhere other than what the report suggests? That the sheriff tried to cover it up, but accidentally let something slip?
Something like that, I think.
Well, Sheriff Matthews wrote the report. If he hadn't been eviscerated, we could have asked him.
True. But Sandra is still alive? Once we're done down here, we should give her a call.
I think we are.
You found everything, Forrest?
I think there's got to be more down here. I need to find all the tapes.
They
I
didn't.
think so. How much
Didn't
did
tell
Clive
me.
hide down there?
Well, if there are more tapes, then there must be more maps to follow, right?
That seems to be the case.
All right then. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
But I think I found all of it. Hang on. Okay, this is probably the first one, right? This is the last one. Where did I leave the rest of the photos? There's a delivery note here. I might as well just bring it. What is this? Ooh. I think I should just bring all of these with me. I don't know if they're helpful or not. I'm just going to... Okay, where did I leave the rest of the photos? I shouldn't have just... Oh my god, stop flickering. I hate it. I hate the flickering. Stop it. I don't think there's anything in here. Okay, there's this one. What's that sound? I think it's the door closing. There's a hole through there, so... I think the next one we got was probably this one, right? Roulette here. And then this is the third one. And the fourth one. I didn't find a clue after I found the last... tape area, which is like here. I don't see a clue. Oh, there it is! Oh, it's hidden right back here. Where is that? I think I have to go further. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Okay. Okay.
It is the coroner's opinion that the subject likely feared
This has to be important.
and was chased, resulting in a fall from a height into a body of water, where he hit his head, was knocked out, and drowned. Following that, he was moved.
Dr. Sullivan, we need to have a talk. That recording.
Dr. Sullivan. Oh my god. Wait. All of the people that the killer targeted. They have something to do with this George Barrow guy. I think they were hiding his true death. Now these people are involved. Remember Dr. Sullivan? We actually helped her in the earlier parts. I'm sorry I made you do this, Virginia. Yeah, Virginia Sullivan. That's the doctor that we saved by getting the whole Fred party over to her place, remember? Deceased is a Caucasian male, age 18. The cause of death is established to be drowning as shown by signs of asphyxiation. Abrasions were found on the knuckles, likely from getting into fights in the past, matches with known history of the deceased being aggressive. No other injuries were observed, and from the coroner's opinion, there was no evidence of foul play. Additionally, the preliminary toxicology report indicates the deceased had a high level of alcohol in their blood. Yeah, I think this is faked. And this is the final one, which is right here. Yeah, I'm starting to think that the whistling man is actually two people. Probably the father or the brother. I feel like it probably is the father. And then Ginny might have been the sister. I don't know. I'm just what's this? So dark, I can't read it here. Humpty Dumpty. Wait, let me read it somewhere bright. A story of love, tragedy, and betrayal. Starring Maisie Cartwright as Dawn, George Barrow as Henry, Marie Campbell as Anne. I don't know if this is helpful. I don't think it is.
If you're listening to this, then I'm probably dead.
What the?
I'm a man who likes to stay informed. I've got subscriptions to newspapers all over the country. A few weeks ago, I noticed headlines cropping up
A
in
new
those
vinyl
papers,
for my collection.
one after the other. Each headline about a murder. Each murder, the death of someone I knew almost 20 years ago. And each one drawing closer to Gallows Creek. Drawing closer to the anniversary. None of us are innocent, but I don't think we deserve killing. All I hope now is that I can save some folk from the worst. That I can, I don't know, do something to make up for what I did back then, I guess. I didn't kill anyone, mind you. But that's
Okay, so Clive is not the whistling man.
now. There's more I
The
can
whistling man
say
is someone else.
than I should say. But my employer made it clear that my family
No,
would pay
Clive
a
is not the whistling man, but
price
he
for unspoken.
probably died.
So, hopefully I've said enough for you, listener, whoever the hell you are, to start putting the truth together.
What the hell? Peggy is not gonna believe this.
Maybe Peggy is the whistling man all along. I'm really scared right now. Wait, what's this, by the way? Okay, it's nothing important. Yeah, I think he's just really well informed about what's going on and what's happening. What is this? Oh, a weapon, I guess. Wow, what a strong broom! I think this is probably important. I can only hold 2. I don't think this is important. Factory reset. No, factory access codes. This might be important later. Let's call...
What have you found, Forrest?
In another tape, the coroner comes to the same conclusion as I did. George was running from something.
Maybe an animal?
Maybe, but
If you wanted to be a serial killer, what would your fancy... What would be your fancy name?
Post-death.
So she agrees with us.
At the end of the tape, someone burst in and demanded the doctor, Dr. Sullivan, to stop recording.
Dr. Sullivan.
I don't know. I feel like I would go for something.
Virginia Sullivan? She was her caller from earlier.
Well, then our caller was involved in a conspiracy around this boy's death. We need to call her back once we finish down here. It looks like she might know something about what's going on. I found a written autopsy report.
What does it say?
According to that, it's just like you said at the start.
I feel like I would go for
George drowned
something
after getting
simple,
drunk.
like maybe
Said he
just
liked to fight too.
Lady in
But
Black or
that
something like that.
contradicts the tape.
I know, and I think I know why.
Like, I
There's
don't
a
know.
note
I
of
feel
the
like
report that says, "I'm sorry I made you do this, Virginia."
If it was on the autopsy report, then Virginia must be our coroner. Wait, the caller from earlier, when we had to call the takeout restaurants, wasn't her name Virginia?
I think I found Clive's last recording. I think Clive might be gone.
Gone?
I found a confession. Not for any killings, but for playing a part in covering up George's death. He left this behind in case he died. He hoped someone would find it.
Do you think the whistling man already got him?
Possibly. We've had a lot of callers tonight, but maybe not every victim made it to the phone, you know? We don't know how many there really are.
Christ, Forrest, that's dark.
I know, but Clive said he had read about other murders in other towns, and that the murders were all folks who knew about the incident. And the killings were getting closer to Gallows Creek. He said he wanted to do something good for once.
The board in his office. He wasn't tracking people down to kill them. He was tracking them down to save them. Ugh, why didn't he just come out with all of this?
He said his employer threatened his family if he spoke out about any of it.
His employer? The one who orchestrated the cover-up? Oh, Clive. I'm sorry for thinking
okay,
you
so
killed all
Clive
those
is not that
people.
killer.
Do you think you found everything?
I think so.
Forrest, what's going on here?
Someone wanted that boy's
Ooh,
death to
Evening
seem
Dame
like an
does
accident,
sound very
and they hired
classy. I
Clive
like that.
to make it look that way.
Ugh. Come back upstairs when you're ready. We need to figure out our next step.
I uncovered Clive's research. I just got an achievement.
Thank God you're back, Forrest.
Thank
I've
God
been
they
running
didn't
out
make
of
me
stuff
go
to pad
through.
our airtime with.
Peggy, you work in radio.
Forrest, I'm stressed. I mean, really, how are we supposed to keep a show going with all this happening?
This is our job, Peggy.
Music is really
You gotta
loud.
do
I'm
it.
gonna Turn it down.
You're right. So, what's the plan now?
I think we should call Virginia back.
All right, I'll get her on the line. Okay, Forrest, shut the music off.
Hello again, Gallows Creek. This is Forrest Nash. We're circling closer to the truth behind tonight's events. To this end, we're calling back one of our earlier callers, Virginia Sullivan.
Fredman Plunker here.
Oh my God.
Who's this? Is it you? Goose.
No, it's not me, Goose.
Plunker, hey, it's the Radio Man, Forrest Nash.
Radio Man? What's up?
Solving mysteries, saving lives. The huge.
Right on.
Plunker, what are you doing at Virginia's house?
She asked if we could stay to keep an eye out for that whistling turd. So we're hanging out, bro.
Ooh,
Well, that's big of you, Plunker.
this disc is kind of sick.
It's
This
nothing.
vinyl is kind of sick. It has an eye.
Can I speak to Virginia?
Sure thing, Radio Man. I'll just go get her.
Who is this?
Hey, Virginia, it's Forrest. I'm glad you're still okay.
Oh, Forrest. Sorry, I'm still jumpy.
Yes, you know what's gonna get you to be even more jumpy is that I know what you did, you woman.
Don't be sorry. You've been through a lot.
I'm so sorry this happened to you, Virginia.
I thought I was. I thought...
Easy. We're not calling to talk about earlier. We're
Man is
calling
like a
because
child. I
we
mean,
think you can help us understand.
he's kind
why
of
this is happening
intoxicated.
tonight.
He's drunk, so.
Me? What would I know?
Well, can you think of any reason why you'd have been targeted?
No, I don't think so.
Oh no, I think
All right.
you
when
do.
you were attacked earlier,
I think you
mentioned a
know.
name. Clive.
I don't know what I said then. I was petrified, Forrest.
Clive's the janitor at our station, and we know you spoke to him in the past.
Forrest, please. You don't know what you're doing. He'll come for me.
Virginia, it's okay. Clive won't be coming after you.
We think Clive's dead.
Dead? But isn't he? He's the whistling man, Forrest.
Why are you so certain Clive's the whistling man?
Because all those years ago,
It's okay, Virginia. He's gone. We found evidence to suggest well...
And we found your autopsy reports for George Barrow.
How? I saw him destroy them.
Well, he didn't. I don't know if he kept them or made copies or what, but
Oh.
we found them. And we
Wait,
know
so
it's related to
Clive
what's happening tonight, which is why
was
we
supposed
called
to
you.
get rid
Why
of...
did you write a false report?
All right. One day, I came into work to find a boy on my slab. And as I finished the autopsy, this man, Clive, he just burst in. And he started making demands to give over the reports, to falsify what I found. Of course I said no. But, well, when someone wants to make you do something, they can use the carrot or the stick.
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna turn the brightness down again because it's too bright in here. So let me just turn it back down to 50 so I can... Yes.
For me, he used both. You
He
see,
what?
my sister is sick.
The carrot and the stick?
She has a chronic condition that's never going away. It's expensive to treat, and it was getting to where I couldn't afford it. And Clive promised me that his employer would pay for my sister's treatment if I did what he said.
Who is
and
his
that if I
employer?
ever
Wait.
spoke about this,
You
beat
mean
me to
the
within
person
an
in
inch
charge of
my
this
life.
radio station?
I don't know why he had me do it, but my sister needed me. You have to understand. She needed me.
We understand.
Thank you, Virginia. That was brave.
God, I just want this nightmare to end.
This will help end it, Virginia.
Hey, Krista,
Thank
we're
you.
thinking on the
Stay
same
safe,
line.
Virginia.
Okay, now we should probably call
So, Virginia's tied up in
Sandra,
all of this.
the
Clive
jazz
threatened her to
lady?
keep quiet about George's death. But for who? Why cover up these details? Well, we know Sandra was involved in George's death. Do you want to call her?
I do.
Alright, but before we go asking questions, I think we should know what we want to ask. Is that fair?
Yeah, we need to ask her about finding the body. She was the one who discovered it, but
Oh, damn it.
something just doesn't add up.
100%. She knows more than she's saying.
I wonder what she's hiding.
We'll hopefully find out soon. Anyway,
Ah, damn
just
it.
be careful when you're talking to her. Don't push too hard. We don't want her to hang up.
I'll be careful.
Alright, calling her now. Hopefully she's at her jazz studio.
Oh, what the?
Aha! Forrest, you're through.
Hello, this is Sandra at Jazz Pizzazz Jazz Studio. Who is this?
Hello again, Sandra! It's Forrest Nash of 189.16, The Stream.
Oh, I forgot.
And you're live on air.
Oh, I always thought folks called into a radio show, not the other way around. How jazzy. What can I do for you?
Well, we're trying to understand what's behind the attacks tonight. We had a few questions.
Why, Forrest, of course. Heck, after the way you saved my life, I'd say yes to just about anything you
Oh.
asked.
Oh,
sounds nice. I might just call you back tomorrow then too.
You got my number.
Damn.
But
we're on air, guys.
Is there anything you want to talk about right now?
Remember why we called, Forrest?
Of course. Do you know why the Whistling Man might
Real
have targeted
jazzy.
you?
Ha! As far as I could tell, he was just a knife-wielding psycho with superhuman cardio. He'd have chased after anybody.
Right. Well, we think he might be chasing specific people. People who know about the death of a boy named George.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. Sorry.
Don't play games.
Sandra, we know you found George's body. We have the police report.
I don't know what you mean.
It's okay, Sandra. We know.
You do? You know that?
Yes. Of course.
This studio is my life. After I found the body in the river, I couldn't lose my studio. Do you understand?
Get on with it.
Sure.
Put music on, okay.
I understand.
When the rent just kept going up, he said he'd stop if I just needed to keep quiet. And everything would be okay.
Sandra? Who was he?
He said if I told everyone I found the kid in the reservoir instead of the river, I'm sorry. I can't do this.
And she's gone. I don't think that could have gone any better. You truly did great, Forrest.
Well, folks, if anyone out there has any thoughts
Who is
on
he?
what's going
I
on
need to
tonight,
know.
please call in.
That's good timing. We've got a call waiting just this second.
Okay, let's cut the music. Answer the call.
Welcome to 189.16 The Scream with me, your host, Forrest Nash.
Hi, Forrest. I know this is really out of the blue with everything happening
Who is
tonight,
this?
but I wondered if you could
What the
send
fuck?
a special birthday message to my uncle.
Now, really?
You want to do that now? Really?
Why? Of course now. It's his birthday. I won't have a chance to do it again until next year.
May as well, Forrest.
Fine. What's his name?
Thank you, Forrest. He's my uncle
Oh,
Ronnie.
he does sound a bit like
His first
Count
name's
Dracula.
Peter, but he never liked his name. But since he always had salt and pepper hair, even as a kid, can you believe it? Folks always
got it.
called him Pepper.
Thanks for the history lesson. Is there anything besides happy birthday you would like to say to Mr. Pepper?
Oh my god.
Damn it! Yes! Tell him he can get the best
Oh
birthday
my
meals and
God,
fun
it's
packets
Monty
here at
again.
Pepper's Pizza. Starting at just...
You son of a bitch! Stop calling us! Damn it, Peggy, this is your fault.
My fault?
I said I
Oh
didn't want to
my
do
god.
Don't blame me because Brian Ponte can't control himself.
it.
Don't worry. We've already got
Fuck,
another
it's
caller on the
Fonty
line.
again.
Just pick it up, okay?
Pepperoni, great, good job. Oh my god.
Caller on line 1.
Okay,
This
okay.
is 189.16 The Scream. I'm Forrest Nash. You're on the air, caller. Caller. Ponty.
Ponte's
Oh my
Pizza
God.
always delivers. Come rain or sleet or whistling man, we'll be there.
Forrest? Forrest? Are you okay? Forrest?
I hope the Whistling Man gets him with his own pizza slicer.
Jesus, Forrest?
Sorry, that was...
Forrest is morbid.
It's okay. It's been a high-stress night. Don't worry about him anymore, okay? Not for tonight, anyway. I think he's spent for now. We've got another call. whenever you're ready.
Jesus Christ, what's with Ponty? He sounded like... He kind of scared me there.
Folks, don't spend your money at Ponty's Pizza. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Moving along, I'd like to welcome another caller to 189.16 The Scream. With me, Forrest Nash. Who, may I say, is calling?
Well, hello again, Forrest.
Don.
Oh, Don.
We played your song, Long Ride Home. Did you hear it? Can you tell us?
Never mind that now. Forrest, I'm calling because I need your help.
Oh?
Are you in danger?
I sure am.
Do you mean...
Yes, he's after me now.
you?
I think so. He must have heard me on the radio helping you.
Helping? You didn't exactly help.
Maybe I've been helping more than you know. I was out following a lead, trying to work out who would be next, after Chuck.
And what happened?
And I started to feel like I was being followed. I came back to my apartment building, but this newfangled security system has me locked out. I need you to help
After
me get
Chuck?
inside.
Wait, Chuck is supposed to be the one? That we should have called to warn? It was supposed to be Chuck?
Don't you have a key to get in?
Only for the apartment door. The front gate requires an entry code. The future is electronic, I guess. I need that code to get inside.
Which apartment block do you live in? Maybe one of our listeners lives there too.
It's the New Woodside apartment building between the town hall and the trailer park. But I doubt any of your listeners live there. I don't have many neighbors.
Sounds like a prime piece of real estate.
Sound really carries at night. Shit.
Is that a neighbor's dog?
Yes, it is. Boy, I wish he'd muzzle that thing and... Oh. And now he's blasting David Scopo out of his window. This night can't get any... The whistling man. He's coming down the street. I don't think he's seen me yet. Forrest, please.
I remember the guy that we had to call to save. I think it might not have been this Aunt Williams guy. I think it's supposed to be Chuck Brody.
What's the name of the security system?
There's a sticker on the box. It says Starling Security 4000. There's a keypad, and it looks like it wants a 6-digit number.
Oh, I know where to get that.
Starling Security 4000, huh?
That's right. Very newly installed. I need the key code before the whistling man gets me.
Yeah, of course. Don't worry, Don.
Thank you, Forrest. I knew I could count on you. I'll sit out of sight. Call me back soon.
All right, folks. Here's a little tune for you all to enjoy.
I feel like just
While I
restarting to
try
save
break Dawn
Brody because I feel
into
like
her
he
apartment.
knows something. Chuck Brody. So this should have been the guy that we should have saved. Chuck and the other person work together. Maybe Chuck knows something about the body too. She did say she's going after Chuck.
Come on, Forrest. Put some music on already.
Oh man.
Coming up for your listening pleasure, it's Caged Tiger with their single, One Last Goodbye. You were pretty quiet there, Peggy.
Forrest, was it just me, or was there something...
It wasn't just you. Something was weird about that.
Yeah. Well, tell you what. We have a Starling 4000, or whatever, here at KFAM. Clive bought one for the station. Maybe we can find something to help. Well, I'm not sure who. But to help someone.
I know where to get that, so that's not a problem.
Okay, so she's locked out of the Woodside Apartments, and somewhere, Clive probably has the papers for the Starling 4000.
Okay. Go down. I'm glad I brought it out, so I don't have to go looking for it.
Starling 4000 user manual.
I knew this would be useful.
Ah, these codes should come in handy.
Okay, let's get back up. I don't want to be down here. It's so creepy. One last goodbye. Damn, that song title is ironic. Yeah, and guess what? I found it in Clive's drawer. So talk about ironic, right? Okay. I feel like we should have saved Chuck for like more of the truth. Damn. I'm so pissed right now. Okay. Let's read it. When entering the codes and commands, sequential key depressions must be made within 4 or 5 seconds of one another. If 4 or 5 seconds elapse without a key depression, the entry will be aborted. Okay. Be sure to observe this precaution in performing any of the procedures. Okay, if you made a mistake while entering a security code, stop, press the start, then start over. If you stop in the middle while entering a code, and then immediately start the entry over, an erroneous code might be entered. Okay. A test activation? I feel like that might set off alarms and warn the killer to where she is. Well, we'll see how this goes. Let's save our game first.
Welcome back, Forrest. Find anything?
The Starling 4000 security manual. It's got a bunch of codes.
Good. And did you find anything else?
Nothing, except the manual.
All right. Well, I'll get Dom back on the line then, Forrest. I'll let you take it from here.
Thanks, Peggy.
When you're ready, shut the music off.
Okay, shut the music off.
Line 1, whenever you're ready.
Don, are you there? This
She's
is Forrest
entering,
Nash
not
from
exiting,
189.16,
though. Just thought,
The Stream.
yeah.
Oh,
Let's
thank
see.
God you're back. I'm so afraid. What's the code to the gate?
Gift alarm test. Wait, maybe we should do the alarm test deactivation code. Let's give her the entry code first.
The code is 715914.
Thank you, Forrest.
Forrest, what did we do?
Oh, wait, what? Wait, why?
I don't know, actually. Guess we'll find out.
Forrest,
What
there's
happened?
another call coming in.
Evening, caller. You're live on...
Forrest! The psycho's somewhere in the roller rink, dude. I just saw a shadow. And... Goddamn, how do you even get in?
Oh.
You've gotta help me, man.
Forrest.
Oh.
Maxine, no!
Oh, wait. Is Dawn actually the killer? No. Dawn is the killer? That being said, she did say the killer was after her, but I did not hear the whistling tune. Oh no. Oh no. What have I done? Okay, well, okay. I'm gonna let you guys choose. Do we restart the save, or do we just go ahead with this and see how we can save Roller Ricky? Because I'm pretty sure that the dog sounds are from Roller Ricky. He does have a dog. So I'm guessing right now that Dawn is actually the whistling man or woman. Restart everything. You mean we should save Chuck as well? What I've done. If we want to save Chuck, we're gonna have to start from here, but we'll have to go through the whole we'll have to go through the whole thing in the storage area again. That didn't take us really long if we know what we're searching for. So if you guys don't mind doing that over again, we might be able to save Chuck. Speed run it, I guess. Oh, we do have to go through the two callers as well. Virginia and okay, if anything, we do have a save file here just right before our call with Dawn. So let's go ahead with this. Okay, let's call
Chuck Brody.
And where will I find them?
I think Chuck is at the power station.
The power station.
Okay, I'm dialing. One moment. Forrest, I'm through to the power plant, but they say there isn't anyone by that name.
Okay, so nobody that's called Chuck Brody there.
Chuck Brody.
And where will I find them?
Okay, we're gonna do the testing trailer
The
park.
trailer park.
Okay, I'm
I
dialing.
have to agree.
One
the
moment.
voice acting is amazing in the game, especially Ponti's Pizza.
Forrest, I'm through to the trailer park, but they say there isn't
Okay, there isn't anyone there
anyone by that name.
We just gotta do this guess and check thingy.
Chuck Brody.
And where will I find them?
The gas station.
Okay, I'm dialing. One moment.
Hello?
Chuck Brody! Listen, I know this sounds crazy.
We actually got
but
through.
we have
Wait,
reason to believe the whistling man is coming for you. You need to get yourself and everyone
we
else
actually
out
got through.
right
Oh my
now.
god!
The Whistling Man? Who the hell are you?
So it's not Ann
Who is
Williams.
this?
This is Forrest Nash. Listen, the whistling man's back. We found a list with your name on it, and
Oh God. It's today. The year I finally let myself forget.
So it's not Ann Williams. It's Chuck Brody. Wait, we actually got a hit there? Let's save over the first one.
forget. Forget what?
Forget. No, no, man. I gotta get out of here.
Oh my god.
I think he ran off.
Well, fingers crossed that Chuck
sounds like something blew up.
He's using bombs now?
Okay, yeah, I think he's dead. Hang on. No, wait. I saved that. I loaded the wrong one. Oh my god, we're actually getting somewhere, guys.
It's today. What happened today?
Today.
Well, he just ran? You know what? Let us just tell him to run. Off. I think we just tell him to run.
Quit talking and run!
I think he ran off.
Well, fingers crossed that Chuck...
Jeez! It sounds like something blew up.
He's using bombs now?
Wait, why do we get a failing music
Chuck?
as well?
I don't know.
Hang on. We're getting a call.
Oh!
Hello?
Yes! Chuck Brody
Chuck?
survived the Whistling Man!
Forrest! The whole goddamn gas station's gone up.
Is
We
anyone
saved
hurt?
him!
I don't think so. I got everyone to follow me out. The town's only ambulance was blown to hell, though.
Oh, he lives! I got an achievement for that!
Damn it, that fireball.
Oh
threw
my
me.
god! Oh my god,
I
guys!
had to get to the hospital. I'm not feeling great. Forrest, man. I
Oh,
can't
okay, so
thank
now
you
we can
enough,
confirm
but
Dawn is the Whistling
Yeah.
Man.
I gotta go.
Wait, Damn it. We lost him. What was that about today?
Oh, Forrest, the call board is lighting up. Get us into some music while I deal with this.
Hang on.
Careful with this next track, listeners.
I just have to.
It's dynamite.
Forrest!
I had to, sorry, Peggy. Damn. Oh, now, okay, now it all makes sense.
There's gotta be more in the basement to show us who Clive is targeting.
Wait, why
and if
Chuck,
that's the
though?
Case, we can get ahead of him.
Why
Stop the
Chuck?
killings before they can happen. Forrest, we need to go back down.
By we, you mean me, right?
Yep. Like I said, I need to handle all these calls. Maybe start with that creepy mannequin room you mentioned before. I still
Okay,
have a
well
lot of
that makes
questions
sense
about
because they
those,
were
by the
buying
way.
all of
Me
the
too.
donation, they were buying all the lottery tickets for Chuck, and it would make sense for him to have won the lottery and got the 24-hour gas station. So this does make a lot more sense than Ant Williams actually winning it. So we did get through to the gas station, but because we called for Ant Williams, we failed. So it was Chuck Brody all along. Okay, so now we get to know another piece of crucial information, I guess. Okay, let's speedrun the... Dawn's voice is hot. I have to agree with that. I kind of want to let her through and see how we can deal with her. So we'll have 2 separate save files for that later when we're dealing with Dawn. How about that? So we'll have a playthrough where she goes through and we help Roller Ricky. Or we just completely lock her out. But I feel like if we don't get her in there...
The key.
We might
Was
miss
this
out
always
on
here?
a lot more.
I must have missed it when I brought everything upstairs.
Because I feel like by letting her through, we would know her true identity as the Whistling Man. But then there could always be... I think Forrest might call out that...
Hey, Forrest!
Oh, Jesus
Peggy,
Christ,
give me
I
some
got
warning
scared by this
before yelling
again.
down the intercom?
Sorry. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
Peggy, I've found a tape and a map down here.
A map of what?
Looks like it might be to somewhere in this storage area.
Weird. Well, maybe the tape will give us more information. Give it a play.
That's when this all began for me. Follow the maps. Find the tapes. I'll be waiting.
Wait, George Barrow? We
Yeah,
all
she
heard that
didn't.
he
No,
drowned after a night out drinking.
she didn't. There was no whistling sound when she said she was being pursued by the whistling man.
He says I need to follow the maps and find the tapes. I guess that's what this map is about.
Yeah,
We need to
exactly.
see what
Dawn
else
is
hidden
sussy.
down here. Be careful, Forrest. Keep looking. Most
You're right.
major
You're
copies
right. You're
found
right.
something.
They were getting closer to the truth.
Time of autopsy is 7 a.m. Cause of death is asphyxiation from drowning. The degree of rigor mortis indicates that the subject has been deceased for 5 hours. That puts the time of death.
Okay, let's look for the next one. It should be here.
Small lacerations to arms, legs, and face, typically obtained by running
This looks
through
useful.
foliage.
Maybe the
Severe
killer's
blistering to the
lips
feet.
is dry from whistling the whole night.
Running without stopping.
I've never really thought about that. But now I have it kind of fused funny.
Preliminary toxicology results shows no signs of inebriation. A high amount of cortisol was found, indicating elevated levels of stress in the immediate moments before death.
Okay. I think the fourth one's here.
Additionally, there appears to be a post-mortem injury to the arm. It looks like it was trapped in a car door.
Okay. I have to go in through here.
It is the coroner's opinion that the subject likely feared for his life.
Now
and was
this has to be
chased,
important.
resulting in a fall from a height into a body of water, where he hit his head, was knocked out, and drowned. Following that, he was moved.
Dr. Sullivan, we need to have a talk. That recording. Shut it off.
So that was Clive. Let's bring these out first because we're gonna need the security system manual. Let's bring these out. I don't think we really need this.
If you're listening to this, then I'm probably dead.
What the?
I'm a man who likes to stay informed. I've got subscriptions to
A new vinyl for my
newspapers all over
collection.
the country. A few weeks ago, I noticed headlines cropping up in those papers, one after the other. Each headline,
Wait, where is the manual though?
each murder, the death of someone I knew almost 20 years ago. And each one drawing closer to Gallows Creek, drawing closer to the anniversary.
Where did I pick the manual up? Does anybody remember?
I can.
Might have been back at the at his place. I don't think it was in here. Oh, there it is. It's here. It's here. Okay. Got it. Got it. What is that sound? Why do I keep hearing it? Is she around here somewhere? I missed something out at the back. I picked everything up that I need to, right? I did, I think. Okay. Okay, let's head back out. Dawn is twerking at your back. That's kind of creepy, actually. Like, can you imagine her just twerking, like, behind me while I try to make my way out of here? Okay, let's talk to Peggy.
What have you found, Forrest?
It's an autopsy tape. Doesn't say for who, but I think it must be for George.
Can I actually just get
Poor
out?
George. He was so young.
Okay, they don't let
Something's
me.
bugging me, Peggy.
What do you mean?
I swear I recognize the voice of the woman talking on the tape. I just can't place it.
Seriously? Do you think you've met her before?
I don't know. I mean, I just got here recently. I don't know. Found another tape. It talks more about how George died.
What did it say?
Sounds like he was running for his life. Sprinting through trees and bushes, getting cut up all over.
What would drive someone to do that?
I'm not sure yet. There's also a tape about a toxicology report. There were no signs of drinking or that he was on anything.
John doing the Omni-Man pose every time
But
Queen
everyone
turns
said he
around.
went swimming
Oh no.
drunk and
Get that
drowned.
out of my head.
It was in the newspaper and everything.
I found a written autopsy report.
What does it say?
According to that, it's just like you said at the start. George drowned after getting drunk. Said he liked to fight, too.
But that contradicts the tape.
Man, I
know.
think George
And
might
I
have
think I
been
know why.
Don's
There's a note with
younger
the
brother
report that says,
or something like that.
I'm sorry I made you do this, Virginia.
If it was on the autopsy report, then Virginia must be our coroner. Wait, the caller from earlier.
I missed the
When we had to call the
clue.
takeout restaurants. Wasn't her name Virginia?
We need to call her back once we finish down here. It looks like she might know something about what's going on.
I got this though.
I found a tape that introduces a new detail to the story. Post-mortem injury.
So it has
Apparently,
like
his arm
Sandra's
got
name on it,
caught
so
in
he
a
should
car
know.
door.
A car door?
Yeah, after he died. How do you suppose they can tell?
I think
How
it
can
should
I
be the
tell?
last one.
I'm a radio producer, not a coroner.
The written report I found doesn't mention it at all.
How did his arm get trapped in a car door after he died?
Unless he got it when the police collected his body.
Can I actually skip this whole? I can't.
I guess someone else must have moved him after he was dead to where he was eventually found.
But the report, what is going on here?
I found a police report. Mentions a friend from earlier, Sandra Sharp.
Sandra. The jazz runner?
That's right. She found George's body washed up at the reservoir.
The reservoir?
Yeah? What's strange about that?
George got cuts from running through foliage, right? But there's no forest around there. Also, how did it
So
wash up
basically,
at
I
the
think
reservoir?
Clive might
What
have
do you
been the
mean?
one that moved
Reservoirs don't have
George's
tides.
body.
But that's what the police report
Explains
said.
how he got a
It's not possible,
post-mortem
though. I
injury
did
from a
school
car
project on
door.
reservoirs and got an A. But yeah, not important right now.
So they were
The
transporting him
important thing
around
is
in a
that it doesn't
car.
make sense.
What are you suggesting then? That the body was originally found somewhere other than what the report
Where
suggests.
is the?
That the sheriff tried to cover it up, but accidentally let something slip?
Something like that. I think.
To reservoir.
Well, Sheriff Matthews wrote the report. If he hadn't been eviscerated, we could have asked him.
True. But Sandra is still alive. Once we're done down here, we should give her a call.
I didn't.
In another tape,
I didn't
the
miss the
coroner
clue.
comes to the same conclusion as I did.
I got everything. I got
George was
everything.
running from something.
Maybe an animal?
Maybe, but then there's this
Clive
next
is the
bit
one that hit the real
where
reason,
the
yeah.
coroner thinks he was moved post-death.
So she agrees with us.
At the end
He
of the
said
tape,
that it was
someone burst in
his
and
employer who
demanded
asked
Virginia
him to do
stop
it.
recording. I think it was
So
Clive.
whoever hired
starting to make
Clive
sense now.
here,
This is a conspiracy to cover up what happened to George.
it truly is.
I think I found Clive's last recording. I think Clive might be gone.
Gone?
I found a confession. Not for any killings, but for playing a part in covering up George's death.
Yeah.
He left this behind in case he died. He hoped someone would find it.
Do you think the whistling man already got him?
Possibly. We've had a lot of callers tonight, but
We managed to save
maybe
Chuck,
not
but I wonder
every
what
victim
part
made it to the phone.
in
you
all
know?
of this Chuck plays.
We don't know how
Maybe they
many
used to
there
be
really are.
classmates.
Christ, Forrest, that's dark.
I know, but Clive said he had read about other murders in other towns, and that the murders were all folks who knew about the
Whoever
incident.
his employer is,
And the
is really
killings were getting
powerful.
closer to Gallows
So
Creek.
either the whistling men
He
do
said he
it for
wanted to do
revenge or to
something good
tie
for
loose
once.
ends.
The board in his office. He wasn't tracking
Really
people down to
powerful.
kill
I'm
them.
thinking the
He
mayor.
was tracking them down to save them.
I'm thinking the
Why
mayor.
didn't he just come out with all of this?
He said his employer
Hmm.
threatened his family if he spoke out about any of it.
His employer? The one who orchestrated the cover-up? Oh,
Someone who's so powerful to
sorry for thinking you killed all those people.
actually threaten
Do you think
like
you found
families?
I think so.
Threaten a person's family?
What's going on here?
Maybe the mayor.
Someone wanted that boy's death
Maybe the
to seem like an
police.
accident. And they hired Clive to make it look that way.
Oh. Come back upstairs when you're ready. We need to figure out our next step.
So Sheriff Matthews is also involved in all this, which is why he got killed in the first place.
Thank God you're back, Forrest. I've been running out of stuff to pad our airtime with.
Peggy, you work in radio.
Forrest, I'm stressed.
The
I mean,
pizza.
Really?
The pizza,
How
man.
are we
it's
supposed to
Ponky
keep a show
Pizza.
going with all this happening?
This is our job, Peggy.
Oh,
we gotta do
no.
You're right. So, what's the plan
Even
now?
if he isn't,
I
I'm
think
framing
it.
him.
We should call Virginia back.
All right, I'll get her on the line. Okay, Forrest, shut the music off.
Hello again, Gallows Creek. This is Forrest Nash. We're circling closer to the truth behind tonight's events. To this end, we're calling back one of our earlier callers, Virginia Sullivan.
Fredman Plunker here. Who's this? Is it you?
I'm
Goose.
gonna go ahead and say sure.
Plunker, it's Goose.
Goose! Goose, 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 Goose! Where are you? Get your ass here. The party has moved.
Oh, cool. Where's it moved to?
This old lady's house. Oh, she's pretty cool, though. Dude, she said we could raid her liquor cabinet if we stayed and protected her. Of
Goose,
course,
goose,
we're
goose,
not
goose,
drinking
goose.
anymore. We're staying sharp in case that whistling turd turns back up. The old lady might need our help.
Of course, man. Of course. Hey, could you put me on with the old lady? You know, should check if it's cool for me to drop by.
Oh, there's that goose respect we love. I'll grab her now.
Hello?
Is this Goose?
Is this Goose?
Hey, Dr. Sullivan.
Who is this?
Hey, Virginia, it's Forrest. I'm glad you're still okay.
Oh, Forrest.
Well, I'm so glad I chose
Sorry,
that option.
I'm
It's
still
a lot more
jumpy.
interesting.
Don't be sorry. You've been through a lot.
I'm so sorry this happened to you, Virginia.
I thought I was. I thought.
Easy.
Nice.
We're not calling to talk about earlier. We're calling because we think you can help us understand why this is happening tonight.
Me? What would I know?
Does the name Clive mean anything to you?
Clive? No. I don't know that name. What are you asking about this for?
You mentioned that name earlier when you called us the first time.
I don't know what I
Do
said
I get
then.
an achievement for
I was
this?
petrified,
I'm
Forrest.
just gonna aim.
Clive's
I'm
the
just gonna get as
janitor
many.
at our station, and we know you spoke to him in the past.
Forrest, please. You don't know what you're doing. He'll come for me.
Virginia, it's okay. Clive won't be coming after you.
We think Clive's dead.
Dead? But isn't he?
God
He's
damn
a
it! I keep
whistling
getting it
fan,
stuck there.
Forrest.
We thought so too, but
You don't understand. All those years ago, he...
It's okay, Virginia. He's gone. We found evidence to suggest he... Well...
and we found your autopsy reports for George Barrow.
How? I saw him destroy them.
Well, he didn't.
I
know
don't
if
think
he
she
kept
has
them or made
dementia. I
copies or
think,
what,
like, you know,
but
covering
we
up
found
an
them,
autopsy
and
is something
we know
really
it's
big.
related to what's happening tonight, which is why we called you. Why did you write a false report?
So she's trying to,
All right.
and she's really scared
One
that
day,
by revealing
to work
that,
to
Clive
find
might
a
come after her
Boy on my slab.
because
And as I finished
he
the
did ask her
autopsy,
to keep quiet about this,
man Clive.
using his
He just
sister's life.
burst in.
I mean, using her sister's life.
He started making
Neppy-chan has
demands
ADHD confirmed.
to give
I
over the
do kind of
reports,
think I have slight
to falsify
ADHD.
what I found.
I can't
Of
sit
course,
still.
I said no. But, well, when someone wants to make you do something, they can use the carrot or the stick. For me, he used both. You see, my sister is sick. She has a chronic condition that's never going away. It's expensive to treat,
God damn
and it was getting to where I couldn't afford it. And Clive promised me that his employer would pay for my sister's treatment if I did what he said. And that if I ever spoke about this, he'd beat me to within an inch of my life. I don't know why he had me do it, but my sister needed me. You have to understand. She needed me.
We understand.
Yay!
Thank you, Virginia. That was brave.
God, I just want this nightmare to end.
This will help end it, Virginia. Thank you.
Stay safe, Virginia.
Okay.
So, Virginia's tied up in all of this.
Clive threatened her to keep quiet about George's death. But for who? Why cover up these details? Well, we know Sandra was involved in George's death. Do you want to call her?
I do.
Alright, but before we go asking questions, I think we should know what we want to ask. Is that fair?
Yeah, we need to ask her about finding the body. She was the one who discovered it, but something just doesn't add up.
100%. She knows
Okay, let's
more than she's saying.
let's save.
I wonder
once
what
the,
she's hiding.
Once the call goes through.
We'll hopefully find out soon. Anyway, just be careful when you're talking to her. Don't push too hard. We don't want her to hang up.
I'll be careful.
Alright, calling her now. Hopefully she's at her jazz studio. Aha! Forrest, you're through.
Hello, this is Sandra at Jazz Pizzazz Jazz Studio. Who is this?
Hello again, Sandra! It's Forrest Nash of 189.16, The Stream. And you're live on air.
Oh, I always thought folks called into a radio show, not the other way around. How jazzy. What can I do for you?
Well,
I like Sandra's
we're
voice
trying
actually.
to understand what's behind the attacks
Kind of
tonight.
bubbly, kind of cute.
We had a few questions.
Why, Forrest, of course. Heck, after the way you saved my life, I'd say yes to just about anything you asked.
Really? Well, that sounds nice. I might just call you back tomorrow then, too.
You got my number. But what about tonight? Is there anything you want to talk about right now?
Remember why we called, Forrest.
Of course. Do you know why the Whistling Man might have targeted you?
Ha! As far as I could tell, he was just a knife-wielding psycho with superhuman cardio. He'd have chased after anybody.
Right. Well, we think he might be chasing specific people.
Bring her
who
to
know
dinner
about
after
the death
asking
of a
that,
boy
Forrest. Yes.
named George.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. Sorry.
That's safe. Let's save here. We managed to save Chuck. We don't need that file anymore. You found a
Sandra,
body.
we know you found George's body. We have the police report.
I don't know what you mean.
I think we
It's
have to
okay,
be
Sandra. We know.
really soft of her.
You know about?
Yes. Of course.
This studio is my life. After I found the body in the river, I couldn't lose my studio. Do you understand?
Sure. I understand.
When the rent just kept going up, he said he'd stop if I just needed to keep quiet. And everything would be okay.
Wait. Someone was pushing her to pay rent. I think it might be the mayor, guys. I think I'm on the right track. I think it might be the mayor. You know, being able to reduce her rent after all this. If she agrees to keep quiet.
You covered up the murder.
Okay, no, that's not what I want to.
Boy for a day.
That's not what I wanted to go for.
Of course. We understand.
I mean, it's not like I killed him. What was the harm in saying I found him in the reservoir instead of the river? Right? Right? I'm sorry. I can't do this.
And she's gone. I don't think that could have gone any better. You truly did great, Forrest.
Well, folks, if anyone out there has any thoughts on what's going on tonight, please call in.
That's good timing. We've got a call waiting just this second.
Okay, this is it. We're right back here again. Okay, let's save this. Okay, so...
Welcome to 189.16 The Scream, with me, your host, Forrest Nash.
Hi, Boris.
Oh god,
I
it's...
know this is really out of the blue with everything happening tonight. But I wondered if you could send this special birthday message
God
to my
damn it, I
uncle.
forgot I have to,
You want to do that now? Really?
Why? Of
I
course
thought it was gonna
now.
be done.
It's
I
his
forgot I still have to
birthday.
survive
I
2 of
won't have a
Ponty's
chance
calls.
to do it again until next year.
May as well, Forrest.
Fine. What's his name?
Thank you, Forrest. He's my Uncle Ronnie. His first name's Peter, but he never liked his name. But since he always had salt and pepper hair, even as a kid, can you believe it? Folks always called him Pepper.
Thanks for the history lesson. Is there anything besides happy birthday you would like to say to Mr. Pepper? Oh my god damn it!
Yes! Tell him he can get the best birthday deals and party packages here at Ponty's Pizza. Starting at
You son of a bitch! Stop calling us! God damn it, Peggy, this is your fault.
Ponty's
My
the killer.
fault?
Ponty's
I
the
said
killer.
I didn't want to do it.
Don't blame me because Brian Ponty can't control himself.
Ponty's the fucking killer.
Don't worry. We've already got another
You know what?
caller on the
If
line.
we have to save
Just pick
Ponty
it up,
from the
okay?
Whistling Man, I'm just gonna let him die.
This is 189.16 The Scream. I'm Forrest Nash. You're on the air, caller. Caller. Ponty.
Ponty's Pizza always delivers.
Jesus
Come
Christ.
rain or sleet or whistling man, we'll be there.
Forrest?
Forrest morbing time.
Forrest? Are you okay? Forrest?
I hope the Whistling Man gets him with his own pizza slicer.
Jesus, Forrest?
Sorry, that was too much.
It's okay. It's been a high-stress night. Don't worry about him anymore, okay? Not for tonight, anyway. I think he's spent for now.
Okay.
We've got
I think
another
this
call.
is it.
Whenever you're
Okay,
ready.
let's go. Save this one.
Folks, don't spend your money at Pawnee Pizza. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Starling 4000 user manual. Ah, these codes should come in handy.
Okay.
Moving along, I'd like to welcome another caller to 189.16 The Screen with me, Forrest Nash. Who may I say is calling?
Well, hello again, Forrest.
Don. Ah, I bet I know why you're calling. I'm sorry I didn't play your song. There's a lot going on. But please?
Never mind that now. Forrest, I'm calling because I need your help.
Please, who's next?
Are you in danger?
I sure am.
Do you mean
Yes, he's after me now.
you?
I think so. He must have heard me on the radio helping you.
Right. Okay. Tell us everything.
I was out following a lead, trying to work out who would be next. After Chuck.
Ah, see, she tried to go for Chuck. She didn't go for Chuck. We saved Chuck.
And what happened?
And I started to feel like I was being followed.
The next one
I came back to my
is
apartment building,
Ricky.
but this newfangled security
Okay,
system.
which one do you guys want to see first? Do we help her enter first, or do we save? Do we help her enter first, or do we just stop her?
Tim has me locked out.
We can
I
fix
need
her.
you to
Yeah,
help
we
me
could
get
fix her,
inside.
huh?
Don't you have a key to get in?
Only for the apartment door.
Stop her. Okay, we
front
go
gate
for the
requires an
stopping her
entry
first.
code.
Okay,
The future is electronic, I guess.
so let's give her a
I
wrong
need
code.
that code to get inside.
Which apartment block do you live in? Maybe one of our listeners lives there too.
It's the new Woodside apartment building between the town hall and the trailer park. But I doubt any of your
Between the
listeners
town
live there.
hall. Hang on.
I don't have many neighbors.
Where's the
Sounds like a
town
prime piece of real
hall?
estate.
The sound really carries at night.
And the trailer park. The trailer park is
Shit.
here. Town hall is here. Oh, but it wouldn't make sense though. Royal Ricky's here. Unless he stays around here. She said she's trying to get in to Woodside's apartments. But Rolla Ricky's down here. Wait a minute. Unless Rolla Ricky's back at his place already? I don't know. Where's the exploded gas station, huh? I don't know, but I find Ponti's Pizza here. I don't see the gas station actually. I don't see the gas station. K-Fam is right here. She's really close to us now. I mean, okay, there's a Christine's Gas and Repair here, so probably here. Yeah, it is. Christine's Gas and Repair, sold to a man who won the... Yep, so she just blew up here. There's no way that she could be all the way here. So this is our gas station, which she just blew up. Rolla Ricky's right here. And the apartment that she says she's at is here.
Sounds like a noisy part of town.
It is. Boy, I wish he'd muscle that thing in. Oh. And now he's blasting David Scopo out of his window. This night can't get any... He's coming down the street. I don't think he's seen me yet. Forrest,
Maybe.
I need your help. I need the code for that security system, or I'm gonna die.
The wood side is closer to KFAM.
What's your neighbor's name?
I don't know my neighbors, remember? Please, I need to get in.
Can you get your neighbor's attention?
That the whistling man will see me, Forrest. I can't do that.
What's the name of the security system?
There's a sticker on the box. It says Starling Security
Maybe
4000.
Rolla Ricky's also
Keypad,
using this.
And it looks like it wants a 6-digit number.
Starling Security 4000, huh?
That's right. Very newly installed. I need the key code before the whistling man gets me.
Yeah, of course. Don't worry, Don.
Thank you, Forrest. I knew I could count on you. I'll sit out of sight. Call me back soon.
All right, folks. Here's a little tune for you all to enjoy while I try to break Dawn into her apartment. You were pretty quiet there, Peggy.
Forrest, was it just me, or was there something...
It wasn't just you. Something was weird about that.
Yeah. Well, tell you what. We have a Starling 4000 or whatever here at KFAM. Clive bought one for the station.
Okay.
Maybe we can find something to help. Well, I'm not sure who. But to help someone.
Let's set off all of the security measures then.
Okay, so she's locked out of the Woodside Apartments,
she's locked out
and
here.
somewhere Clive probably has the papers for the Starling 4000.
Okay, let's save the game.
Welcome back, Forrest. Find anything?
The Starling 4000 security manual. It's got a bunch
Okay,
of
here it
codes.
is, guys. Oh my
Good.
god.
And did you find anything else?
Here it is.
Nothing except the manual.
All right. Well, I'll get Dom back on the line then, Forrest.
I'm so
I'll let you
excited
take
for
it from
this.
here.
Thanks, Peggy.
When you're ready, shut the music off. Line 1, whenever you're ready.
Don, are you there? This is Forrest Nash from 189.16 The Screen.
Oh, thank God you're back.
Okay.
I'm so afraid. What's the code to the gate?
How can... With her narrative is that how can she contact her neighbors if she doesn't have a code for the entrance? Well, she did say she just moved in and she didn't know any of her neighbors. Okay, let's give her the alarm test.
The code is 191519.
Thank you, Forrest. Son of a bitch. Ah!
Is she?
Yeah, stay out! Nobody disrespect the
Yes!
sanctity of the ring! Don't ever come back here again! I'm calling the cops!
Thank God.
Hello? Is someone
Oh
there?
my god.
Ricky, get back inside and turn on the radio. Whoever that was, she was trying to break into the ring.
She? Forrest, man, you got no idea. That was him! That was the whistling man! The alarm gave me just enough time to get my rifle. I don't like hurting folk, but I can't let anything
Aw,
happen to Maxie.
Dawkerson.
He's my best friend, you know? Listen, man, I'm heading back inside. Gonna barricade that window. My man,
So now we
thank
know.
you. You and Peggy can skate for free whenever you want, forever.
Now we know
That's a
Dawn
done deal.
is the whistling
I-
man or whistling
Thanks,
woman.
Ricky. Can't wait.
You got it. Talk to you soon.
Okay, Gallows Creek. Here's some music while we process what...
Well, okay. If we didn't know, then we could have... Then we would end up having to save... Ricky. I would hate it if anything happened to Ricky and his dog. Okay, let's save the game here.
Just happened.
And then let's load it up and see the... Ah! Konbanne! Kaizo, welcome!
Welcome back, Forrest.
Okay.
Find anything?
Yes, let's
Starling
try the one where we
4000
have to
security
save
manual.
Ricky now and
It's got
see
a
which
bunch
one
of
is a
codes.
better
Good.
outcome. I don't
And did you
think
find
we...
anything else?
Nothing, except the manual.
All right. Well, I'll get Dom back on the line then, Forrest. I'll let you take it from here.
Thanks, Peggy.
When you're ready, shut the music off.
Yes, it's already shut off.
Line 1, whenever you're ready.
Don, are you there? This is Forrest Nash from 189.16, The Stream.
Oh, thank God you're back. I'm so afraid. What's the code to the gate?
Give her the entry
The
code.
code is 715914.
Thank you, Forrest.
Forrest, what did we do?
I don't know, actually.
I think this means
we'll
that
find
Ricky
out.
probably doesn't
Forrest,
survive.
There's another call coming
Yes,
in.
we got a
Evening, caller. You're
failure
live on-
like music come in straight away.
Forrest! The psycho's somewhere in the roller rink, dude. I just saw a shadow. And... Goddamn, how do you even get in? You've gotta help me, man.
Forrest.
Maxine, no! Come back! I can't find my rifle, man. It's... I don't want to hurt anybody, but I can't let anything happen to... Maxie! 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 You didn't do anything wrong!
Thanks again, Forrest.
Oh, God, poor Ricky.
Okay, Gallows Creek. Here's some music while we process what just happened.
Not a dog! So... Okay, let's save this one in safe number 3. This does confirm that she is the whistling woman at this point. Let's go with this one first and see how it turns out.
So, the whistling man is a woman?
I had my suspicions.
Yeah, sure, Forrest. You just never mentioned it. She called up. You spoke to her multiple times.
Yeah, she seemed pretty normal.
Why do you think she requested that song?
To get me outside? Maybe she actually wanted to mess with us.
To get me outside?
Maybe, but how? She didn't know the song was outside to start
Oh,
with.
you're right.
That's right. She never actually attacked me out there.
So? What now?
I guess I should make an announcement. We do have new info.
Okay, kill the music and you can make the announcement.
Huh. Well, I don't like this outcome. The dog died, so let's do this one instead.
Welcome back, Forrest. Find anything?
The Starling 4000 security manual. It's got a bunch of...
Wait, did I not save it? Did I not save that? I didn't save, right? I didn't
Welcome
save
back,
it.
Forrest.
What?
Find anything?
The Starling 4000 security manual. It's got a bunch of codes.
Good. And did you find anything else?
Nothing, except the manual.
All right. Well, I'll get Dom back on the line then.
Oh, I
Forrest.
saved it in the
I'll
second
let you take
slot?
it from here.
Thanks, Peggy.
Oh, I saved it in the second slot.
So, the whistling man is a woman?
Wait, the second one is if Ricky survived, right? I didn't save it wrongly, right? I didn't load I didn't load the wrong one, did I?
Yeah, I worked it out a while ago.
Yeah, sure, Forrest. You just never mentioned it. She
I am
called
confused.
up. You spoke to her multiple times.
Second is saving Rick. Okay, okay.
I knew she wasn't right.
Is that right, Sherlock? Why do you think she requested that song?
To get me outside?
Maybe, but how? She didn't know the song was outside to start with.
That's right. She never actually attacked me out there.
So? What now?
I guess I should make an announcement. We do have new info.
Okay, kill the music and you can make the announcement.
Kill is not a good word to use right now, Peggy.
Okay, you're live in 3, 2...
Hey folks, this is Forrest Nash here. I hope you're all safely locked inside. For those of you listening to that last call, you might be wondering what to make of it all. Here's our take. We now believe the killer is actually a woman. One who might manipulate you into letting her in before she attacks you. We're neighbors. Look out for each other and stay safe. The killer was calling themselves Dawn. This could be a fake name. If anyone needs help or you have info on the killer, please call in. You folks have my new number, right? It's 911. Hopefully, our next caller can help shed some light on our killer.
I think the killer's real name is Ginny. I'm gonna go ahead and
Hey,
call
we
it.
had a call come in.
Okay, folks, time to take a call. You're through to Forrest Nash on 189.16, The Scream.
Hey, man.
Murphy?
Damn straight.
What's going on, Murphy? You in danger again?
No, man. I've just been listening to the show here at home. And since you asked folks
Dawn
to
is a
call in if they
perfume
could help
softener
out,
brand here.
well, I'm gone.
Well, she is
I don't know if I can say as much as other
not
folks have,
soft
but,
in here.
I figure I wouldn't be a good role model to Fernando if I didn't try to help, you know?
You're a good father, Murphy.
Absolutely. Fernando's a lucky kid.
Oh, thanks. So, what do you want to know?
What do you have to tell us?
Well, what can you tell us?
What?
I don't know, really.
All right. Well, do you know anything about the death of George Barrow?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay. What about the killer herself?
Herself? Man, I didn't get my ass kicked by a
Oh,
lady.
come on. Is that really what...
The man I went and
Why are
told
you
her
calling
me it
in?
was a man.
You heard the last call, right, Murphy?
Yep.
So you know it's a woman, and you were trained by a VHS, Murphy.
I know, but... Man, how could it have been a woman under that mask?
Let's just move on. Do you know anything about the history of the Whistling Man?
No, sir. Tonight's the
fuck?
first time I ever heard of him.
What?
I moved here
Oh,
3
oh
years
my
ago,
god.
man. What do you want from me?
I should have just let him die.
Hey, man, no worries. Just thank you for trying.
Right. Sorry I couldn't help you all
God
more,
damn
man.
it.
Now, if you'd have asked me about gators...
Forrest, we have a call coming in.
Sorry, Murphy. I think that's all we've got time for right now.
All right. I'll catch y'all with the gator talk later. Night.
Well, folks, that was a bust. But perhaps our next caller has more they can tell us. Let's find out. This is Forrest Nash, and you're listening.
Please help me. My name is Casey Moore. I'm at 25 Nancy Drive. My best friend's been stabbed. He's bleeding everywhere. I don't know what to do. Please help me.
Somebody's been stabbed? Can you tell me what happened?
We'd been out at the reservoir. We were heading back to his place when we heard this whistling all of a sudden. He just started freaking out. He screamed at me, told me to hide. I'd never seen him like
I mean,
that, and I just panicked.
from
I ran
the
and
roller
hid in the bush.
Ricky's
Oh, no.
to the...
Forrest.
Then what happened?
He went up the road and talked to someone. I couldn't really hear or see anything. It sounded like he might have known the person, and they just stabbed him.
Casey, was he talking to a woman?
I don't know. They had a mask and wore all black. That's all I know. Please, we need help here.
I'll get you help, but I need to know. Where did the masked person go?
They left. They left him to bleed out. I waited until they were
Oh.
gone, then dragged him into the garage and called 911.
Wait, why didn't she make sure he was dead?
I don't know. I think I heard them say something like, "It's not so funny now, is it?" Before they left, but
Before
please,
they left.
he needs to get to the
Is
hospital.
it a group of
I
teenagers
can't
trying to
drive, so
be...
we need an ambulance.
Oh no, that's
Forrest,
Jimmy though.
The ambulance was destroyed in the explosion at the gas station. You should get all the info you can.
Okay.
Can you tell us where your friend was stabbed?
They stabbed him in the stomach, and then stabbed him again in his leg when he was on the ground, and it's... Oh, the knife is still there in his leg.
What's your friend's name, Casey?
It's Jason Parker.
We'll be right back. Peggy, patch us through to the hospital.
On it. Phoning St. Gabriel's now.
No
Switch to line
Jason
2.
Parker here?
Hello, St. Gabriel's Hospital. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Forrest Nash from 189.16. We have a stab victim at 25 Nancy Drive named Jason Parker. He's been stabbed in the stomach and the leg. He's bleeding heavily.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. But the ambulance is... well, you know.
I know, but please, we need something or he's going to die.
Forrest, listen, you're going to have to get him here. We need to see him, and we can't get there ourselves right now.
We don't have any way to drive him right now. And even if we did, he's bleeding out fast.
All right, listen. We need to buy him time to get here. That means stopping the blood first.
Stopping
and
the
then finding
blood
someone to
first.
stabilize him. To stabilize him, you really need someone with first aid training.
Okay.
Do either of you have any?
No.
Me neither.
Damn it. I'm really sorry about this, but I have other patients who can't wait. All I can do is talk you through the procedure as quick as I can, and then leave the rest to you. You think you can handle that?
Hit me. I'm sure we can handle it.
Okay, from the top. If he's bleeding out, then you need to get him comfortable and try to stem the bleeding.
Okay.
Lay him down.
Lay him
Apply
down.
continuous pressure directly to the affected areas. When the bleeding slows, get a clean cloth of some kind and hold it over the wounds.
Get them comfortable.
Lay him down.
Apply pressure. Clean cloths when slowed. Got it. I think.
You said he was stabbed, right? If the object he was stabbed with is still in him, don't take it out.
Don't take it out. Yeah, I know
It's
that. I
stopping
know
the
that.
worst of the bleeding right now. If anything, you should secure it so it stays where it is.
I wouldn't have thought of that. It makes sense, though.
I'm using
that was a
my
lot of
3
info.
seconds of memory
But I think
to...
we can handle this.
Glad you've got it so far, because there's more to go.
Oh my god.
I'm still with you, Doc. What else do we need to know?
If he's lost a lot of blood, he may enter shock. If he does, act fast. If you applied a cloth and it's bleeding through, don't remove it. Just apply another on top of it. If it's safe, elevate his legs to get blood circulating to his vital organs. Try to keep him warm. Get him to rest and reassure him. We need the patient to stay calm.
All right, don't replace bandages. Elevate his legs. Keep him warm and calm. This is a lot.
I'm really sorry. That's as much as I can give you right now. Try to stop the bleeding, find someone to get him stabilized, and get him here as quick as you can. Good luck.
All right, Forrest. Casey's still on line 1.
Okay, let's go.
Hello? Hello,
I'm here. How is Jason doing?
Badly, he's still bleeding. I need help. I've been putting pressure on his stomach wound since you left, but he's still bleeding. I don't know what to do.
Okay.
That's good, Casey. The nurse said to do that.
What about the knife in his leg?
Don't
It's gotta
take
be
it
out.
out.
Should I pull it out?
No, no, don't touch the
No,
knife.
don't touch the knife. The bleeding will get worse if you pull it out.
Are you sure? I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop
No,
making suggestions.
no regret. No,
Don't worry, Casey.
We're not gonna
a team
pull it
here.
out.
We're all going to get Jason through this. Casey, is his leg wound bleeding right now?
I hate looking at that knife. Yeah. It's bleeding. His stomach is worse, though.
All right. I think we need to leave that knife alone.
All right. I'll just keep putting pressure on his stomach
Yes.
for now.
Yes.
Forrest, can I have a word?
Casey, I'm gonna have a quick word with Peggy. Keep putting that pressure on and let us know when the bleeding is under control. You're doing great.
But what if something happens?
We'll still be here. Just shout if you need anything, and we'll be there. I promise.
Am I winning?
Okay.
I hope so.
Oh, wait. Jason, please be okay.
Come on, Peggy. Whatever you have to say it fast right now. We have a dying man.
What's up, Peggy?
We can't stay on the line with her all night. Dawn is still out there. What if other people need us?
You're right. She's probably on her way to her next target right now.
Exactly. And you heard the nurse. We need someone there with training who can stabilize him. He's got to get to the hospital somehow.
Could somebody nearby help them? Maybe drive them to the hospital?
You know, that's exactly what I was wondering.
Do you have anybody
Dawn
in mind?
in the midnight. Oh, that's pretty cool.
I might. A little before you started working here, KFAM did a mandatory first aid training course. Me and Karen missed it because we were away on a producer getaway.
You skipped it, didn't you? Never mind. So, how does KFAM's first aid course help us?
Casey said they're at 25 Nancy Drive, right?
Yeah? Why?
They put up a bunch of cheap houses around there about 10 years ago. So a bunch of people here at the station live around there.
Do you think any of them
Nancy
can help
Drive is
Casey
right
and
here.
Jason?
Probably, but I don't know who lives there. And since I missed the training day, I don't know who knows first aid.
Could you call them and ask?
I don't know everybody's numbers. I've only ever called Karen. Everybody's personnel info is probably in Reggie's office.
Got it. I'll look through their files in Reggie's office. It's a life or death situation. I'm sure they won't mind.
Right. But there are a couple of problems with that.
Okay, let's put this here.
Go on.
It's sensitive information, so Reggie probably locked it in his safe.
Great. Great. Do you have any idea what the combo for the safe could
Can
be?
the killer do
Not a
cat
clue.
noises?
Reggie's a serial note taker, though. Maybe something in his office will give it away. Right. There is something else.
I'm not gonna like this, am I?
Have you ever heard, the future is floppy?
Peggy, what the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about floppy
Oh
disks.
my god, floppy disks.
Floppy disks are like these
Holy
futuristic
shit.
things that have information on them. You put them in a computer and they do something.
Peggy, I know what a floppy disk is.
Anyway, Reggie decided that the future is floppy and started phasing out our physical records and replacing them with these floppy disks. I imagine it's the same for our personnel files.
That's good to know.
That's really
Since we haven't
futuristic.
heard anything from
I mean, for the
Casey,
time,
I'm
I guess.
guessing Jason's okay for now. I'll check out Reggie's office and see what I can find.
You'll need a key for that. I'll just slide it under my door now.
Thanks, Peggy. I'll just have to look around.
Good. I'll patch my mic down to the office, so you'll hear me over the intercom.
They have intercom all over this place. That's pretty cool. Okay, Reggie's office is downstairs. Unlock all the doors in the station. Cool. I think it's this one. Private. Okay. The future is now. X forever. Need to write pitch document. Good title. Bring back original protag and villain. I don't think this is really useful. What is this about? I don't think this is useful either. Oh, I see something here. Remember, Reggie Jr.'s birthday is 0910, not 1009. 0910. Think we're gonna have to need that. Oh my god. Clive, if you're reading this, stop stealing my post-it notes. Just get all of his post-it notes and I'm gonna just put it here. What it says. Ask Jeannie where those tapes are. It's been weeks now.
Looks like I need a 4-digit code.
Okay. Let's find out. Yeah, there we go. The floppy disk right in here. Should be easy enough. 0910.
Could this be it?
Okay, how do I do this? Alien sighting. I don't think this is it. How do we take that out? No, okay. I don't think this is the floppy disk that we're looking for. Oh, it's in the safe. Very important date. No, this is not the one. Then it probably is. Nice, we got it. Yes. Oh my god, that's a whole bunch of floppy disks. Let's see. We lost in Karen. Karen skipped it, right? Karen skipped it. So there's this guy. Hedges John. Let's put this one in. What the fuck was that? What the what? Refused to engage with the first aid trainer during the course. I know he was a war medic. Bunch of medical equipment. John might be good, so let's keep this in mind. First, John is pretty good. Yeah, it was in game. That was in game. Okay, let's put this in.
Get a load of this, Peggy. Apparently, I'm a lone wolf type.
Forrest, what are you doing? We don't have time for this. We have a man literally dying on the line, and we're more interested in you.
You're right, I'm sorry. I need to focus on possible candidates. I can read the rest of this later.
Okay. Let's put this in. We probably don't need this anymore. Barbara Albright, let's put this in. Really getting on well with the staff here. Barbara got a cat recently. Nothing about medical stuff. Let's put Karen's in and see. Alright, nothing useful. John is a good one for now, since he has medical equipment and all that in his place, too. War medic seems to be
Hey,
alright,
Peggy.
yeah.
I think Reggie's on to you and Karen. Maybe don't bring those little drink umbrellas into work for a while.
What? Why are you reading my file? You need to find someone who can help Casey. We already know I can't. Don't waste time.
Okay, okay.
You're right. I'm sorry. I need to focus on possible candidates. I really shouldn't have read both. We're in a hurry.
I think the only useful one here is probably John.
Hey, Peggy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Did you find what we need?
I think I know who our best bet is to help Casey and Jason.
All right, good work. Who should I... Hello? Is anybody
Oh,
there?
God.
Please pick up.
Casey, I'm here. What's wrong?
Jason started going pale. I tried to get him to rest, but he just threw up everywhere. What's happening? What do I do?
God, it sounds like he's going into shock. Casey, just stay calm. It's going to be okay.
But the bleeding seemed to slow down. Did I mess up? Jason, I'm sorry.
Casey, calm down. You've done everything right. I need you to listen to me, okay? For Jason.
What did the nurse say to do about shock?
Elevate his wounds? How the fuck do you even do that?
Casey, I need you to elevate Jason's legs. We need to get the blood flowing to his vital organs.
Got it. Jason, stay with me. I'm just gonna move you. This might hurt.
I think you forgot to
Okay.
secure the knife. I don't think I need to secure.
I'm looking at my notes. We need to get Jason as warm and comfortable as possible. Do you have anything you could use nearby, Casey? Yeah. I still have some laundry next to me. I'll wrap him in some blankets.
Elevate
give me a
his
second. wounds.
wounds. That might elevate him to heaven instead.
Sorry.
I think he's okay. I mean, he's wincing.
Sorry. I'm done. You're gonna be okay, Jason. Just relax now, okay? Forrest, I'm scared. He's not doing well. Is he gonna?
Jason is going to be fine. Just make sure he knows he's going to be okay, okay?
Okay. But please. I
Get
can't
his
give him what he
wounds
needs.
elevate into godhood.
I can't lose him. All right, Forrest, we need to hurry. Jason doesn't sound like he's doing too well. You said you knew who to call earlier? Who was it?
This is a pivotal point. We're calling John.
We need to call John Hedges. He lives on Nancy Drive. He didn't really participate in the first aid training, but he's a former war medic. He's probably the most trained person we have.
Really? I never really spoke to him before. A war medic, huh?
Yeah, and according to Reggie's notes, John keeps all of his old equipment at his house. He's something of a hoarder.
All right. What's his number?
5420735.
Calling now. Let's hope he picks...
Who the hell is this calling me? What time is it?
John, it's Forrest Nash here at KFAM. We have an emergency and we need your help.
Forrest, if this is a work emergency, then it can wait until the goddamn morning. Just leave me a note like everybody else.
John, no, this is a medical emergency. A man has been stabbed by the Whistling Man, or never mind. He's badly hurt and he's going to die unless we get someone to him now.
The Whistling Man? What kind of joke is this?
John, we're not kidding. A man is gonna die if we don't help him right now.
Seriously? I haven't been called on for over 10 years. Where's the patient? What's his condition?
He's at 25 Nancy Drive. I think we got his friend to stem the bleeding, but he's gone into shock. He's passed out right now.
You say he was stabbed? Do you know the extent of his injuries?
From what we were told, He has 2 major stab wounds. One to the stomach and one to the leg. The knife is still in his leg, and the stomach wound is open.
Understood. Let me grab a few supplies and I'll head right over.
Nice.
Damned if he dies on my watch.
Oh,
Thank you,
John
John.
sounds so cool.
We'll let him know you're on your way.
Good luck.
I hope we called the right
Hello,
person.
Casey. Are you there? How are we doing?
Bad. Jason seemed really weak and then just started thrashing.
What about now? Is he still thrashing?
He's passed out. Please tell me you found someone to help.
Casey, help is on the way. My colleague will be there soon.
You hear that, Jason? Someone is coming. You're gonna be just
Please be alright.
Just
Please
hold
be
on for
alright.
me,
Please be
okay?
alright.
Just hold on. Come on.
Hello, Casey. This is John Hedges. I'm here about Jason. Please let me in. I'm guessing that's Jason there. Casey, I'm gonna need your help. Forrest, Peggy, don't you two worry. We've got this from here.
Okay. Forrest, we'll call you back later. I
John
have
is
to
so
go now.
yeah, it's so
Good luck,
hot.
everyone. God, I hope he's gonna be all right.
And with that, the show moves on. We're sending our best wishes to Jason.
I think that means we saved him.
Well, after all that excitement, I think we could use some music.
Come back upstairs when you're ready.
I am ready. Oh, we're not going down there. Not there. Okay. Gotta play some music now.
Coming up for your listening pleasure, it's Caged Tiger with their single, One Last Goodbye.
Not really the
getting
best
pretty
song
late.
to play.
This might be your last break for the night, so try to enjoy
After
it.
we just tried to
Give me
save
a buzz when you want to
dying
go back
man.
on air.
What? Oh, we should save our game first. It's not enough save files for this. Let's just save over this one.
Let's roll.
You got it. We've got another call coming through, too. Time to turn the music off.
Okay.
Welcome back to 189.16, The Scream.
16.
I believe we have another caller on the line. How are you tonight, caller?
Forrest, it's me, Roller Ricky. Oh, and Maxie's here too.
Oh, Maxie!
Good to hear from you again. How are you both doing?
Oh, we're good, man, thanks to you. You're like our guardian angel.
That wouldn't be a bad look for you, Forrest. A little white wing halo number? Maybe something for the K-Fam Halloween party.
All right, everyone, let's calm down.
You know what would be cool
Ricky,
if he does make
I'm just
a
glad we could
shift
help you and Max.
to a 911 operator
Is there anything
after
else
that.
we can help you with, Ricky?
Actually, I think I have some info that might help you.
Oh? What's that?
You see, man,
Maxie is alive. We
me
went
and
for the
Jason know each
playthrough
other.
where
You
we
know
kept
each
him
other?
alive. Yes.
Yeah, we went to Gallows High and played on the football team together. He was a gnarly offensive linesman, and I was our star wide receiver. Runner Ricky, they called me.
All right, and what does that have to do with tonight?
Well, because George, the guy who drowned, he was on our team too.
Tell me about him. What was George like?
I didn't know him for long, man. Sad to say. We had our first team party on the night he drowned. He seemed like such a good dude.
Ricky, were you there when George drowned?
No, man. Once the party turned, I beat feet out of there. Man, I remember George and his girl there. There was a whole lot of love, man. I could see it, you know?
Ricky, listen, this is
Oh,
very
it might
important.
be Dawn,
I need to
then.
know everything about her.
I didn't really know her before, or see her after that. I never even got her name, man. I just remember he called her Bean.
Bean?
And what did she look like? Please, tell us anything you remember.
I just remember a pretty girl, man. I'm sorry.
Ricky, you said the party didn't last long. What happened?
We were just having a good time, and then the next thing I knew, everyone was running for their life. I looked up and saw that goddamn whistling man in the trees. And I never ran so fast in my life. I ran straight home. Didn't know about George until next morning at school.
I'm guessing it was whistling night, wasn't it? That the whistling man was just another kid.
Yeah. I don't know how George died, but I always felt like if anyone deserved to die that night, it should have been me. And
Ricky, it wasn't your fault. You're not a bad person.
I know that now, ma'am. It took a long time to learn, but
So basically...
yeah. Just thought I'd tell you all what I know.
Thank you, Ricky.
This helps. Thank you.
This was about George's death. So we went and did a whole bunch of digging, and we found that all of these people had something to do with George Barrow's death. And George Barrow is this kid whom we think is most likely related to Dawn. And right now, we're trying to get as much info as we can about this whistling woman and also George Barrow, and how like anybody that she tried to kill is related to George Barrow in a way. So I think that well, Ricky mentioned that they were having this party to celebrate like maybe like a victory.
You got it, man. Anyway, I think it's time for me and Maxie to free up your phone.
For like...
Thanks for listening, man. I'll let you to it.
Night, Ricky.
For like football?
All right, folks. Looks like we got a new lead in the case. If anyone has any
Maybe George
info
couldn't swim.
about this mysterious being, please call in.
If she was George's girlfriend back then, she's probably in her mid to late 30s now. Huh. Oh, we have another call coming in, but hang on.
What's up, Peggy?
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 You're gonna want to take this call off the air.
Who is it?
Just do it.
All right, folks, it's time for another track. Here's one to help you sit back and relax. We'll be right back after this.
Okay, I think this is, it's not gonna end just quite yet, so I'm gonna go to the toilet real quick, and I'll be right back. I'm back! I think that might have been my fastest pee run yet. How do you know I don't close my door? Nefizzler. I like that. I hit my leg against my table. And I just went and I saw my model just like wee. Oh, you can hear some stuff. Oh, come on, Nefon, welcome. Okay. Music. Let's turn the music up.
Listen in to this next track from Late Night Lurkers, if you dare. I hope this is good news, Peggy. Who have we got?
Find out for yourself on line 1.
Okay.
Hello?
Forrest, I'm glad I got back through.
Leslie!
Sounds like it's been a busy night, huh?
Surprise! It's Leslie, our 911 operator,
Oh my
leading the
God.
charge from Henderson to come save us. It's so good to hear from you. Are you okay?
We're doing okay. Sarah and I are both happy to be headed back home.
Oh, that's
We're
great.
happy to have you too. Wait, Sarah?
Oh, I mean Deputy Martinez. Anyway, we got back into radio range a little while ago. We've been listening in, but haven't been able to get through until now.
It's been non-stop since you left. Please tell us you're bringing help.
You bet.
Oh, thank
I'm
God.
leading a whole goddamn squad towards Gallows Creek as we speak. Turns out somebody had cut the phone lines. They had no idea what was happening.
That's great news. That's crazy about the phone lines, though. Do you think the whistling man cut them?
I'm guessing so. I don't know how the whistling man did it. But that doesn't matter right now. Listen, we're coming in hot, but we need your help. I know Gallows Creek isn't a big town, but if we don't know where the whistling man is, we can't get him. Her. That's where you come in.
You can count on us. What do you need?
It might be a long shot.
Well,
Here goes.
it is,
Whistling.
it is quite back in the day, so I would imagine phone lines are probably not so advanced and they're probably easy to just cut.
Man already called up a few times. I bet
What
she
are the
calls-
conditions for Super Chat Skin? I think there has to be something about watch hours involved, and I don't think we've quite hit it yet. We've got the first part of it down, the first condition. I think the subscription's down, but we don't have the watch hours down yet, so just keep watching my old videos, guys.
Again. We're still a little ways out of town, so if she calls, stall her. Buy as much time as you can for us to get in. And while you're talking to her, try to figure out where she is. We'll be listening in, so once her location is known, we'll head straight there and end this nightmare.
Okay.
I'll do my best.
I know you will. Heck, I can see the headlines now. Forrest Nash's interview of a lifetime.
Damn.
Anyway, I'll radio the other cars and tell them
I think
the
I'm
plan
gonna
is a
die,
go.
though.
Hopefully the next time I see you, it'll be with our killer behind bars. Take care now.
We'll see you soon, Leslie. Oh, thank God. It sounds like this is almost over. We're nearly through this.
I think she's around here.
That's nice to think, Peggy, but I don't reckon Dawn is gonna give up without a
I
fight.
think, yeah, I think
She
she's
probably
coming to
won't
me.
give up without a fight, no. But neither will we. Now, let's get you back into the arena, champ. Okay, Forrest, shut the music off. Bringing you back live now.
Welcome back to The Scream with me, Forrest Nash. The line is lit up, but before I get to our next caller, I just want to say, things are looking up. It's almost over. But for now, let's bring in our next caller. Evening, caller. This is Forrest Nash.
Hello, Forrest. This is John Hedges. I'm here with Casey. I wanted to give you an update on Jason.
John, is he gonna be okay?
He's a fighter. He'll be fine.
Oh, thank God.
Got him stabilized.
Thank
and
God.
rested in bed. We're preparing to move him to the hospital.
Thank you so much. If you hadn't been there, then... God, I don't even want to think about what would have happened.
Of course, Casey. We're just happy he's okay.
John, Casey, you two did all the work. Tell Jason to get well soon from us, whenever he's up for it.
Well, why don't you tell him yourself?
Is this Forrest?
Jason!
Yes!
We need
Jason
that
Parker
laugh.
survived the
It's
Whistling
good to
Man.
hear you, Jason. How are you?
Oh, well, you know. I've got a hole in my stomach, and there's a knife in my leg, but John gave me something to take the edge off. So, I might feel even better than either of you.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Take it easy until you get to St. Gabriel's.
I will. But, before that, I needed to call you. I'm guessing the Whistling Man is still out there?
I'm glad you asked, actually. I wanted to talk to you about that.
Go for it.
We spoke to Roller Ricky not long after you were attacked.
You spoke to Ricky? Is he alright?
He is now. I mean, he was attacked earlier, but this call came after.
Hey, guys, I'm really sorry, but there's a call on the other line. I just need to make sure we don't have another situation brewing. You fill Jason in on what happened. I'll be right back.
Sure, Peggy. Sorry, Jason. Where was I? Ah, yep. Ricky's fine.
Gaming with
You don't need to worry
Tomomi?
about him.
What is that?
That's a relief.
He told us about George.
Sounds like everything's finally coming out now. It's been tough to hold it all in.
Sounds like you've been holding back about something awful, Jason.
I'm part of the reason my best friend
Oh.
is dead, Forrest. And the few who knew about it said if I ever said anything, I'd find myself in jail. For a long time. It was hell. And then the town just moved on. Like he'd never existed.
Man, I don't think that was appropriate, but
What happened that night?
I went along with the stupid prank, that's
oh,
what.
Whistling Night.
Whistling night. Some of the guys on the football team had an idea for a way we could haze the newcomers. We decided to plan
Welcome
a party
back,
in the
look
woods
one.
and have the
Come
Whistling
on,
Man
Neb.
crash it. It was stupid. We each had a role. I was the stabbed friend. At the party that night, I left the group for a second. Met our Whistling Man. Pretended to get stabbed in front of everyone. Started an almighty panic. Those
Sexy Man
screams.
Boy's not here today. Yeah, he's not.
That was
just
the
me.
last time I saw or heard George alive.
How did George die, Jason?
I don't know. I was playing dead. But when I heard her scream,
Ricky mentioned a girl named Bean. Is that who you mean?
Bean. Oh yeah. I guess George did call her that. Yeah. He called her Bean. I heard her again tonight, Forrest. Her name was...
What?
What?
What happened? Are we still on air?
No, we're not. Seems like the power is completely gone.
How do we get it back on?
I don't, oh, we can use the emergency generator down in the
Oh
basement.
no, oh
They
no.
picked it up a while ago in case we ever needed to do an emergency broadcast.
An emergency broadcast?
Emergency? You know, nuclear war, alien attack, broadcasting a serial killer's location to the cops so we can end this nightmare.
Fair point.
It's in the storage area in the far back corner, up on the wall. You might have spotted it earlier when you were digging around for all those tapes. It'll have a big red
Bean is
button.
here.
Just press that. I'll see you when you're back.
She's gonna die. She is going to die. I'm not liking this at all. Oh god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. God, it's so dark. Why is it so dark? I'm gonna turn up the brightness. It's so dark. And I'm so scared. Okay, it's much better now. Maybe they only cut out the power to the... I think they only cut out the power to the broadcast station.
Huh. Far back corner. Why is this station so big?
Far back corner? Here? Oh, I think it's here.
That must be it. Oh, we've got power.
Okay.
The whistling man. I need to warn Peggy.
She's here. She's here. Oh, she's here. She's gonna go get Peggy. Oh my god. No, she locked me in? Oh, I thought she locked me in. I heard footsteps. That didn't sound good. Oh, that's not good, is it?
What the hell?
What happened? What happened? Oh yes, the intercom! Shit! I should have used the intercom.
Oh no.
Where's Pax?
Peggy! Where'd you go?
No!
What the? No way. This can't be happening. A call. Where's Peggy, Don?
Have some patience, Forrest. It's almost the end of the night. Almost the end of the show. But it's not over just yet. Got a little time still. So let's make the most of it.
What do you mean? Make the most of it how?
Well...
Huh?
I thought we'd end tonight's Whistling Man special with a special guest. The one who started it all. Let me take that out of your mouth and...
You crazy bitch! Let me go!
Welcome to the air, Mr. Teddy Gallows.
I knew it. It's the fucking mayor.
It's all gonna come out tonight, Teddy. Your daddy and his money saved you 20 years ago. But even if you crawled out of his coffin...
I fucking knew it. I knew it.
Wait, where the hell is Teddy? How are you talking to him if you're here with me?
Because I'm not there with you, Forrest. I'm here with Teddy. And if he says where that is, well, he knows he'll get it.
Wait, then...
Oh my god. Wait, is that Peggy?
Who am I looking at?
Forrest Nash, let me introduce you and all of Gallows Creek to my boy.
Oh no, it's Henry Barrow. I thought it was Peggy. Hi, Henry.
Your son? You mean you... Wait, did he?
Yes, Forrest. He and I had a son.
Of course. That explains how you were always able to get around town so quickly. And that's how you escaped the secret archives in the newspaper office.
Don't think I've forgotten about that, Forrest. Locking my sweet boy away like an animal.
And Murphy, he was right, wasn't he? He did fight a man.
He did. I taught my boy to never run away from a fight.
Hang on. Did you say Barrow? Then are you?
Let me just get this mask off. Damn uncomfortable thing. No wonder Mooney went crazy wearing
George's
Marie.
old girl. Oh, well, it sure has been years since I last saw. Oh, God damn it.
I'd be quiet if I were you, Teddy.
But
I'd listen to Forrest.
Everyone's gonna know now what Teddy did.
You know what? I would just let him
Killed
die,
George that
honestly.
night.
It's not that hard,
This
really.
night, 20 years ago.
listen to me.
You're gonna talk when I talk to you, and not a moment before.
Meanwhile, Forrest, I'm gonna give you the chance to talk. You're gonna help me reveal what really happened to George all those years ago.
Okay, Marie. I'll do it.
Good. And let's talk about the night George was murdered.
Murdered? Listen,
I said
That
you
sounds
speak when you're spoken to.
painful.
Now, I know you've done some good work tonight in piecing together what happened to George 20 years ago, and that's why I want you to interview us.
Interview you. All right, I can do that.
Thank you.
I want you to help me and Teddy tell the story, Forrest.
Do a good job. And hell, you might be the only one to leave here alive.
Where's Peggy?
I need to drag this out. If I can buy Leslie time to get back to Gallows Creek, and if I can find out where Marie is, then this can
Where's
end.
Peggy?
Teddy, we'll start with you. Just, talk me through what happened that night. How did it start?
how would I know? It was 20 years ago.
Do you want to die?
Do you want to die, Teddy? Because if you don't start talking...
Ow. What the hell? God damn it. Okay.
Interesting
Our
cat
first
drawing.
team party was coming up. And when I saw the date it was
Oh, this
scheduled
one.
for, I had an idea for a way we could prank the new guys.
Oh my god, he's the guy.
What made that night special?
That was the night Mooney went missing. We couldn't pass it up. I was just surprised no one had ever thought to do it before.
Wait. You mean this was the first whistling night?
Keep talking, Teddy.
We went up near Whistling Point. God, who was there? Me, Jason, and George, of course. But George didn't come alone. He brought Marie.
And Roller Ricky, he was there too, wasn't he?
Yes, Ricky was there too. Runner Ricky, our wide receiver. I helped him off the bottle, you know. Because I'm a decent man.
Is that so?
Yes, it is. He came apart one day. Some people do. He had some issues. Wasn't stable. I didn't want him to hurt his chances in life. So, I helped him keep himself together.
You were afraid he would talk about that night, weren't you?
Keep talking.
About midway through the night, we put the prank into action.
We looked up at the trees and saw Jason there, bloody, like he'd just been stabbed. And the whistling man, everyone screaming. George and I and Ricky, we got left behind. But Ricky was in on it too. I know he was. He and Teddy were as close as anybody. Teddy must have told him the plan.
No, Marie, you're wrong. Ricky didn't know.
What?
Did you miss that part of the broadcast? I spoke to him earlier. He had no idea what was happening. He said he was as terrified as anybody. Isn't that right, Teddy? You didn't tell him, did you?
Ricky never could keep his mouth shut. If we told him, he would have given everything away.
But well... It doesn't matter. He didn't run his mouth enough to tell anybody about it afterwards. He's still guilty.
It was just a stupid prank.
How can you still say it was just a prank?
Oh, come on. Oh, God.
I'm just so tempted to just say, hit him, Murray.
You made George think Jason had been murdered. He thought his best friend was dead.
And so tonight you stabbed him for real?
It's the role he wanted to play.
Jason's still alive, Marie. He was with a friend. We talked her through how to stop the bleeding and got him professional help just in time.
You know, Forrest, you don't have to tell her all that.
Well, shame he didn't have the good sense to die earlier. He's gonna regret that. Enough about him. Me and George took off running, but somehow we got separated in the woods. I ended up near the bottom of Whistling Point, and when I noticed George wasn't with me, I panicked. And then, I don't know how he snuck up on me, but the Whistling Man grabs me. I scream, and he starts laughing, telling me it's just a joke.
I can stall for time here.
Okay, we gotta stall for time here. How did you feel?
How did you feel in that moment?
I felt like nothing was real. I felt small,
The original
confused.
Whistling Man was Edward Mooney. And they said that he jumped off Whistling Point into the river. And his body was never found, so nobody really know what happened to him. And then 20 years ago, Teddy decided to start this Whistling Night tradition where someone would dress up as the Whistling Man and, you know, prank people.
Tell me what happened next.
I suddenly recognized it was Chuck. Chuck Brody was the Whistling Man, laughing away. But then he stops, and he's looking up at the top of Whistling Point.
What was he looking at? Teddy, what happened next?
Nothing. I mean, it was
The
just
real...
Teddy?
George fell off Whistling Point.
Why'd he fall, Teddy?
He just...
You pushed him. You were up there. You were dressed as the Whistling Man too, and
I didn't push him, God damn it! I just chased him up there, and he kept backing up. When I saw he was about to go over, I reached out. That's what you saw.
you liar!
It's not my fault. He didn't know it was a joke. If he'd had any
Oh
brains,
my god.
he would have
This
realized.
man is... I think he deserves to die.
Bitch. No one's going to believe this. After all you did.
I believe her.
You... What?
Why else cover it up?
My future was at stake, Nash. You know what it's like. People like us.
Oh my god, now he's
He's
bringing this onto me? Fuck off.
I'm going to be the mayor of this town, Forrest. And then governor. And then
I don't want this kind of person for a mayor.
what happened that night was tragic. It should never have happened. But it was a mistake. It was just a stupid joke gone wrong. So my father sent Clive out to clean it up. Why should a blip ruin my future?
A blip?
George was a blip?
It wasn't a blip, Marie.
his father covered it up from there. I searched for George's body all night, but
Sandra found him the next morning while out jazz running.
she found him in the river, but she lied about that to protect Teddy.
She said something about her rent going up, unless she... Teddy, did your father own Sandra Sharp's dance studio?
It's Gallows Creek, not Sharp.
Oh, Jesus. Hit him again.
Hit him again, Marie.
Damn it. Yes. Okay. We own most of the town.
That's it then. Your father was going to run her out of business, unless she lied and said she found him in the reservoir instead of the river.
Teddy
What
ain't gonna
my
be missed,
father
yes.
did in his business dealings is
Of course
nothing
we're
to
all
do
in
with
the killer's side.
False reports. That's why you killed Sheriff Matthews too, isn't it, Maria? Not just to get him out of the way, but...
Everyone was in on it, Forrest. Even the coroner wrote a fake report. Said George was drinking. And he just got himself into trouble. And
I saw. I'm sorry. For all it's worth, Virginia didn't have much of a choice. She had a sick sister whose treatments she couldn't afford. She played along with the gallows to save her sister's life. And her own.
even still, she should have told the truth. I did my part. I tried everything I could think of. I even went to the newspaper, but no. That coward killed the story. We'll take care of Maurice Russell later.
You've been through hell, Marie. I'm sorry.
You've got no idea.
Gotta sympathize with her.
Never should have started. He shouldn't have pushed my George off a cliff. He should have been punished. It's coming to a stop. At least for now. Here, where George and I first met, before he joined your football team, was right after he shot the winning throw.
Wait a sec.
I think it's the football field. Why is he coming closer? Oh, I hate that. Stop. Go back. That's hot, but don't do that.
You're at the football field.
Jesus Christ! Forrest, you idiot! We're in the gym at Gallows Creek High.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
We're at Gallows Creek High, in the gymnasium.
That's right, Forrest. Not that it matters, but yes. We're here. Anyway.
Marie shows signs of
about
being
wraps up
unhinged.
the interview with Teddy.
Oh wait, it says Teddy survived.
Where? Oh my god.
Peggy!
Teddy?
You gotta help me.
Quiet. You'll talk more later.
It says that Teddy survived. I didn't want him to
Talk to
survive though.
someone who mattered more than you ever did. Peggy. It's been so long since I've
Peggy?
seen your face. I worried you wouldn't come.
Marie! Oh my god. I thought you...
And here I was, thinking you'd forgot me.
I'd never forget
Oh
my
my
own
god.
sister.
Forrest seems lost for words. Wanna explain, Peggy?
Earlier, while you were speaking to Jason...
That's what
I got
the
a call.
M stands
You
for.
remember? Well, it was from Dawn. She said that my sister Marie was there that night George died, and that I should come to the gym for a reunion.
And when you walked in, you found out.
That my sister is the Whistling Man.
Good to see you too, Peggy.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
She said that it was my last chance to see my sister. I knew if I told you, you'd try to stop me or come with me when we need you on the radio, and I just...
I'm sorry. This has to be a lot for you.
What happened to you, Marie? You just disappeared one day.
Disappeared? I was thrown out, Peggy. I begged Mom and Dad to do something about what happened that night, but did they care? No. They told me to stay quiet. They only cared when they learned I'd been with George. And
Marie, I'm so sorry. I never knew.
it's not your fault. Really, it's Mom and Dad I should be seeing right now. But since they're dead and gone, well, I'll have to settle for the next best thing.
Eugene.
Wait. Is that why you went after that kid in the maze? Eugene Stein? Because his parents?
That's right. Eugene's parents were there that night, too. But they got themselves killed in a bus accident. And since only their child was left...
Marie, please.
Mom and Dad are gone, Peggy. Besides,
Eugene
you forgot me.
Stein. Oh my god.
Just like the rest. You forgot.
She is completely
Marie,
unhinged
Peggy
now.
never forgot about you.
Keep your mouth shut.
She kept a card from you. She kept it here on her desk.
What card?
The card you made me for my 8th birthday.
What does it say then?
Happy birthday, Peg. Now you're great and 8. Love, M.
Peggy is innocent.
Henderson police! Freeze! No! Henry! Get out of there! Ah!
Peggy!
We have 2 wounded, and we're in pursuit of the suspect.
Henderson police! Freeze!
Forrest!
Leslie, how's Peggy?
She's been cut pretty bad, but we're here now.
I'll be okay. God, Marie!
Hey!
Let me
Zara!
out!
I need you to look after Peggy.
Peggy survived the
She needs
Whistling
help.
Man. Oh my
Yeah.
god, everyone
Got here
survived!
just in the nick of time.
Where's Marie?
She bolted right as we got here. The police are right on her heels. It won't be long now. It's over, Forrest.
Teddy did survive. I didn't want him to survive. Damn it.
Well, folks, it was a long night, but we made it through together.
Oh my god, why did I help him
Head off to
survive?
check
But
on
then
Peggy.
I feel like people like this, they should just live the rest of their lives in jail. It's probably
This
the
has
best.
been Forrest Nash.
Oh my god. It's been a scream.
Let's make tomorrow better.
Oh my god. Forrest Nash survived the Whistling Man. You mean I could have died too? I could have died too.
Come in. One suspect is in custody. Trail the other suspect into the nearby woods. Here in the darkness, I've got this feeling. It's growing stronger.
Can I actually go out? Open the door. Oh, there's an epilogue. Completely missed that, I think. Well, that is the end of Killer Frequency. Wow. That was quite the plot twist. Please save Jimmy. I don't think I can ever save Jimmy. I think he was meant to die. Seriously. And yes, that's a wrap. Thank you so much, everyone. All right, let's head back to the chat lobby. What a great night. At least we don't have whistling night here. Maybe I should learn how to whistle and do that signature whistling. And that would scare the crap out of everyone. But thank you so much, boners, for joining me. It has been one hell of a ride. That was amazing. The story writing was incredible. I enjoyed every moment of it. That was fun. That was really fun. I am so glad we get to save everyone. Even Teddy, even though I don't really want him to survive, but we did. That was really, really fun. I hope they do more of this kind of game. Oh my god, okay. I'm looking at the achievements right now. Okay, save all Whistling Man targets. Only 17.8% of the players have this achievement, and I'm one of them. I am one of them. I'm glad to be one out of the 17.8% of the players who saved all of the targets. I am really curious though, because it says here that Forrest never survived the Whistling Man, which means that Forrest could have been a target as well. And I actually want to see how that play out, really. So I might just find out for myself. And if any of you guys would like to play this game for yourself to unlock all of the other endings, to see what happens if you get everyone killed, this game is not really expensive, I think. I got it on a sale, so it was only 12 bucks for me, and for $12, this much of content, I think it's really amazing. I enjoyed every second of it. And I enjoyed every second that you guys are here with me on NetFam night. Thank you so much. I will see you all this Sunday. We will be doing the coin games together and earning points while, you know, just having a little Zatsudan in Hollow Cocoon. So yep, the retro theme is really neat as well. I really like how they did this game. Gives me a feeling of back in the days. Really nice. And I really thank you guys for joining me, and I hope, boners, you guys enjoy it. Hollow Cocoon, that's right. Woo! Yes! Okay, that's it from me for tonight. Thank you, boners. Remember to drink your milk because milk's good for your bones. Good nap, everyone, and have a good night. Let's make tomorrow better. Bye-bye!